All right, friends and neighbors, happy Saturday, happy weekend. I hope everyone is doing well. Let me take a quick check to make sure that I am broadcasting. Hold on, please. Yep. Okay. Sometimes with this technology, you never know. I remember one stream I was doing where I did a whole 20 minutes with a microphone muted. Not good. Not good. All right. Yes, I am currently solo, but do not panic. Uh, Brian is a little delayed. Brian from Mid Ohio JEDI, of course. A little bit delayed. He has something going on early this evening, but I have it on good authority that he is on his way to his broadcasting center, if you will, and he will be joining the stream when he can. So for now, it's just little me. Hope it's okay by you guys. But yeah, what happened was I made the plan earlier today to I was gonna do a gaming stream. Figure I wanted to get back into that because I wanted to work with OBS, that software, and retrain myself on it. And I was gonna do Monopoly by the Sega Master System, which I've never played before. And after I made that announcement, Brian got word to me saying that he was available if I wanted to do a stream. And I figured, you know what? I can do a game stream anytime I want. Having company on a stream, having guests on a stream is a different story, especially if I want to do it on a Saturday. I know people have family stuff going on the weekends. I know not everybody's available, so I wanted to take advantage of Brian being available. So I figured, you know what, I can do a gaming stream anytime. Maybe next week I'll do the game stream, and anybody who's available to watch can just watch and jump in the chat, and we'll all hobnob and you know hang out and have fellowship or whatever the term is, and so that probably will be next weekend. But this weekend we've got you know I'll be me and Brian, and we'll see how the night goes. You never know who might jump in. So we always play this by ear. But nothing new on my end so far this weekend. Kind of a usual week. Um, you know, school is underway. We had open house at my youngest boy's school, and of course I call him my youngest. He'll be in a few weeks. He'll be 14. So even though technically he is my youngest, he's not my little guy anymore. But what do you call it? Just a normal week on our end. No emergencies, no calamities. So I'm 2 for 2. If you caught my stream last week, you might remember I last few weeks of August, first week of September were a little crazy, but um, this past week, like the week after, the week before, it was nothing new, nothing going on, just business as usual. So, you know, it's never a dull moment. Sometimes I wish there was one, but I can't complain too much if it was I was going to say a normal week, whatever passes for normal. So, but we already, like, already in the chat before I even hit the live button. There he is, the ambassador, I call him. What's up? Not much, Ike. Not much. Don't mind my phone. My phone was buzzing here. That's nothing, just emails. Emails and weather alerts. It's weather-wise, it has been a lousy day today. Which, you figure tomorrow, first day of fall, officially, it definitely felt like fall here. I'll tell you that. I was actually wearing a hoodie. That I had to change after I got wet during the grocery shopping when it started raining. So I just changed into, the Firebird special. One of my 2 logos. This one made by my buddy Zach, a.k.a. Darth Ravens, a.k.a. the Corvin Ranger, as he was once known. And then, of course, there's always the Birdman. I'm sure you've seen that. That was by Jake, the King of the North Face, Qui-Gon Gin Tonic. Follow him on Instagram if you don't yet. Gin and Tonic, Jinn, as in Qui-Gon Gin and Tonic. He does a lot of great graphic artistry work, and so I have not one logo, I have 2 that I deploy with Want and Abandon. But that's just apple juice, by the way. I don't, if you've been watching me long enough, I don't imbibe. It'll either be water or soda, or in this case, juice. I'm not someone who likes to get soused during the stream. So I'm crazy enough when I'm sober. So, but looks like there's a couple people watching. Hello, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. If you are watching this after the fact, after the broadcast, I thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Like I said last week, I want to get back into streaming on a regular basis, or at least a semi-regular basis. Sometimes there'll be guests, sometimes there'll be video games. The cool thing about the video games is I can keep an eye. Well, the thing about the video games on OBS, I keep an eye on the chat, but I can't highlight like I can with StreamYard. See, I can highlight Ike right there. With OBS, I can't do that. But the cool thing is, usually on this side of your screen, I'll have the chat window. So all the messages come through and it just scrolls up, and I kind of like that. That's a nice little thing. So there goes my camera out of focus. Come on. Okay. All right. I don't know why it does that. But if you are watching this and you are new to the channel, I bid you welcome, of course. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, first of all, I invite you to check my channel out. Go ahead and binge some of the stuff I got. I got a whole bunch of playlists. I got lightsaber reviews. I got lightsaber unboxings. I got the video game stuff. I got some reaction videos, which I may or may not be getting back into those. That's kind of on my eventual to-do list with the channel. I know the lightsaber stuff tends to get a lot of views, but I want to branch out a little. But check the channel out. If you like what you see, please hit that button, hit the subscribe button. Currently, I am at, hold on a minute, 564. I gained one. Very cool. If you are watching, I thank you very much for that. Focus, come on. This camera. As long as it doesn't crap out on me, that's the last thing I need. So, bad enough I had a microphone knock out on me one time. I don't need the camera to do that. But as far as the channel stats, slow and steady. I'm trying not to put too much focus on how the channel is growing. I figure slow growth is better than nothing at all. 564 subs, that's nothing to sneeze at. The watch hours, they'll take care of themselves. I got a ways to go before I can get monetized on that. But as far as shorts go, I only do shorts when I come up with a decent idea, for the fun of it. I don't do shorts for their own sake. So my view count on those is not that high. There he is. There's the ambassador. All right, good to have you, man. Anytime there's a stream, anytime there's a lightsaber video, if he gets a wind of it, he is there. He's always dependable that way. A lot of the guys are dependable, actually. So, but yeah, first weekend of autumn. It feels that, like I said, it was rainy today. It's currently about 58 degrees outside. I've actually got my window shut. So, hang on, my phone's buzzing again. Okay. Just emails. Just junk emails. Nothing important. I wanted to make sure I didn't have any Instagram notes on that. But that's one thing about emails I've noticed. Anytime you buy something, Land's End or Kohl's or whatever, they're always sending you. I click the unsubscribe, but sometimes it doesn't work. So I just delete, swipe it. But the wall is still up. I'm not much of a handyman, but the screws are holding. That would be a nasty surprise in the middle of the night if this thing ever collapsed on me, I gotta say. 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm in blissful slumber, and all of a sudden, the walls pull a Jericho and come tumbling down. That would not be good. It'd be one thing for the metal pegboard, but there's some serious hardware hanging on these hooks. But what do you call it? So I do have a couple people watching. Ike, I know you're around. How you doing, man? Good to have you here. Let me see something here. The Saberforge sent their email about their updates. I haven't checked it yet. Yes, I'm just waiting for Brian to show up. I'm kind of just killing time. No problems. So they've got the Scourge Mark II Eco with a wrap on it. They're going crazy with the Ecos. It's all about the Ecos. Probably because they paid LGT or Nexus or whatever, and they've got to sell the products now. That's why I try not to build anything up. I'll definitely crash down at some point. I'll tell you what, though, I did get a little nervous hanging this thing up with the screws. People seem to like that line. They do. It must be the maybe it's the Bluetooth. Or at least I think the Bluetooth app that I think Nexus uses. Which I don't use the Bluetooth. I prefer the button on the Saber. I don't know. I'm kind of maybe I'm old fashioned when it comes to the Sabers. I just prefer the button on the hilt. I don't go into the fancy Bluetooth the way some of these other kids do. But anyway, yeah, no, I was worried about with the screws catching in the drywall without a problem because it's an old house, it's old walls. The last thing I need are the screws to pop out on me. So, but they're holding. I guess I got the weight distributed. Are they still using screw and blades? You know what? My one of the ones I ordered, the Talon, I think is the name of it. That's got a screw and blade. I don't know if they use screw and blades for all of them because it's the only one I've ordered that came with the screw and blade. And I didn't see an option to have the screw and blade in place of the regular blades. So I don't know if it's arbitrary or if there's a reason why they send them in. It's one of the major reasons I've been bothered, like I said before. I take it you're not a fan, Ike. You prefer the regular ones? But yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, like I said, the Talon I ordered, that's a thin neck. So for me, I think that might be why they did the screw in blade versus the regular one. But yeah, okay. It is a little limiting because now with that saber, I can't use a regular blade. It's got to be the the special job. So it's a little limiting. Actually, you know what? While I'm waiting for Brian, I'm curious. Let me go on Saber Forge and just do a quick. Let me see. I'll share my screen in a minute. Check out Avenger. Yeah, it's I'm not even gonna bother sharing the screen. It's not even saying anything about the screw and blades. As a matter of fact, let me check the blades themselves. Saber blades. Let's see. So yeah, they do sell separately. They sell the threaded blades, both the pixel and LED. But I don't know. Maybe under emitters. Yeah, I don't. The only thing I can think of is that they do it for the thin necks. See if I can find a saber with a thin neck. Hold on. It wouldn't be under eco. But let me share the screen. Hold on. There we go. You have to get a specific saber to avoid the screw and blade. You know what? I'm gonna check a thin neck. Like the Exalted. See if it says anything about what do you call it? If it says anything about the blade. First harvest LED 37. I'll just pick deep red on random. And it does not say about the threaded blade. So I do not know what it is. Although I find it interesting that this one actually says sparring gloves are recommended. That's a first. But anyway. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is. My guess is that if you buy a thin neck, then odds are you're going to get the threaded blade. Only because I have, I have a bunch of Saberforge, and that's the first one that we've gotten a threaded blade with. I never sparred with it. Neither would I. Neither would I. Not even, not even the gentle sparring, But because the thing with a thin neck, where's the talon? Let me hang on a minute, people. Where? Oh, there it is. Hold on. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. See, the thing with the thin neck, if you're really smacking the saber blades together, this is not, eventually this is going to have some give to it. Versus, as an example, granted this is an LGT, but look at the difference in the thickness between this one and this one. This one, you might be okay for a while, but eventually, and that's if you're just, not going full tilt boogie. Like if you're really in combat with a thin neck, you're gonna. I don't like the odds. So. Don't like the odds of how long a thin neck would last. MK1. Okay. Yeah, that's actually my second thin neck. The first one I got was the Luke from from Dark Wolf, based on Return of the Jedi. Was it Dark Wolf or Rebel Sabers I got that from? I think it was Dark Wolf. I don't know. It wasn't Crimson Dawn, I know that. But it looks like we got a few more people chiming in. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. Yes, I am on. For those of you joining late, Brian is on his way. So don't panic. I know me by myself is fine in limited doses, but you're expecting a panel, and we will have one. Don't worry. Brian just got a little delayed with some family stuff. It happens. So. Need to grab another Mystic Knight from a. Yeah, as a matter of fact, hang on. Put that back. This is my Mystic Knight. Yep, here it is. Hold on. For those of you who don't know what Ike is talking about, that would be this, which actually needs a little bit of a polishing, I think, but that's okay. This is the Mystic Knight from Rebel Sabers. It is exclusive to Rebel Sabers. And I will be honest, this is another one that I wouldn't duel with, because, I mean, it's not a thin neck, but the blade does not. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can get the blade plug out and I'll show you. Hold on a minute. Gotta find the right Allen key. Hold on here. Is that? Nope, that ain't it. Hold on. Helps if you have the right size. There we go. Yeah, the depth for the blade is not that much. You're looking at maybe maybe an inch. I'm guesstimating, of course, but you figure that's the plug that fits in here. So I'd say maybe about an inch. Not very secure for my liking as far as dueling goes. Okay. But as a display piece, as a spinning saber, this is real nice. Yeah, exactly. Well, Xenopixel on this, that would be rather wild. That would be cool. But I do recommend the saber itself. There's the pommel. It's more like a scepter, to be honest. Yep. Yeah, I've got quite a few that aren't bad for spinning either. Even though I don't spin that much. But speaking of scepters, I wonder where I put. What is that? The Sentinel I got from Rebel Sabers last year? I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. Wait a minute. That might be. I thought I had a missing saber, but I don't. Turns out it is just hidden. And I gotta take my cultist down to take down the Sentinel. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of what happened. This was actually kind of buried behind another saber, but speaking of scepters, there's this one here. So this is another exclusive to Rebel Sabers. We got the Sentinel. And blade depth on this one is very decent. Let me show you in the camera there. I mean, that's got to be like, what, maybe 3 inches, I think. This I wouldn't have a problem tooling with. And I'm going to hang those back up later. My phone buzzing again. More junk emails. Buy our stuff. But yeah, the other problem is I have the main light in my room is out, as you can tell. I just have the desk lamp. Problem is, sometimes it's hard to see some of the hilts. So I got a lot. But as far as ordering more, there's like I mentioned in the last stream, there's a few that I've got my eye on, but that's the best I can do for the moment. I got to be mindful of the money. I got, birthday in October, birthday in November, then Christmas, and then a birthday in January. So got to be careful there. If I spend too much money, then I'm broke and I can't pay the normal bills, and then I'm really up the creek. Yeah, right. There we go. I'll have to set the alarm. Personalized rack. Woodruff's at the door. That's when the dogs go crazy. Although, with my dogs, all they do is, they bark a lot, but what? Just visiting a friend. Yeah, right. That's the ticket. Sure. And the sacks for Halloween, right? You're going trick or treating, right? But maybe just checking messages. Sure, sounds good. Yeah, that's not a problem, is it? Keeping one eye on Instagram to see what's going on there. But yes, so far everything is status quo. Speaking of status quo, we've got. Come on over, Jimbo.
How's it going? Can you hear me? Everything good?
You're just fine. You sound great.
Awesome. I brought a friend.
Hey, Grogu, welcome.
He's always sitting up here, and I was trying to like angle my light to like make him look like the bat signal. I just don't have a lot of room to work with at the moment.
Nice.
So, what you been up to?
Not much. Just lately, not much. Just business as usual. I'm happy to say.
Yeah, I just got back and was hopping in, and I caught a little bit at the end of going over some sabers and stuff like that. And you got a little setup like behind your monitor or whatnot.
Yep, I got the whole wall. As a matter of fact, hang on, I'll do a thing here. Hold on. Let me zoom myself in. So yeah, we got that going on.
Oh man, dude, I look wicked. Just post that on Instagram like, "Boom." So, which one do you usually like grabbing? Like when you just walk in that room, like look over.
Well, it varies. This one's one of
like
the
midder.
front and center. The cultist.
Man, that is it the wrap?
Yep.
How's that feel?
It's not bad, actually. Not bad at all. Doesn't feel like it's going to come apart on me or anything like that. And, the kill key, of course, you take that out when you're using it. So the cover tech wheel is far enough down so that you're not chafing your hand on anything. So that's a good one.
I've been looking into those clips. I need to get one because I have a couple sabers with that clip part.
Oh yeah.
So what other goodies you got?
Well, I got. Whoops! As I'm dropping sabers off the table here. Jeez. This is one of the latest ones I got. The Talon.
Oh, the Talon. Okay.
This one's got the threaded blade, which I don't have nearby at the moment, but
Dark Side Relic.
I can turn on at least.
Is it like Profi or?
No, it's baselit, but because the blade isn't in, like the blade plug isn't lighting up.
Yeah.
But I mean, the sound is decent enough.
Oh yeah. And you say it's like a twist-in blade or like?
Yeah, it's threaded.
Threaded blade. Sorry.
Well, the same thing. I mean, twisting, threading, whatever. You got to screw it in. But let me see if I got the plug out and. Hang on, I gotta get the right size wrench or key or whatever.
Yeah, I usually have like a couple laying around, like in every other room.
Yeah. Well, I thought by having this multi-key setup, I'd be able to avoid having all that, but
I have a couple of those,
there we go.
and I don't know where they went. Sometimes I put something somewhere, and someone else puts it somewhere else, and then
Oh, I
it takes a while.
hate when that happens. So yeah, I don't know if I can angle the light. Maybe let me zoom myself in. Hold on a minute, Jim. So maybe you can tell. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, okay.
And the blade screws in there. Literally, it's threaded. You just, screw it in there, and then I don't know if the LEDs must be in the blade, and then this just powers up the blade, and the blade lights up, and away you go. But yeah, my theory is it does that with the thin necks. They
Yeah.
offer the threaded blade because I don't think with the electronics, I don't think a regular blade would do well.
Yeah, it's probably not that much to grab onto with one of those little screws. So the
Right.
twist on might just be more secure. Oh, be interesting to feel and try out.
It's not too bad. It's I kept the blade short, like like a 24-inch blade, because it's a thin neck. I wasn't planning on dueling with it or anything.
Yeah,
So
I need to get some short blades. Well, pixel short blades.
oh yeah,
I tried to make a couple, but I don't know what I did wrong, and I keep meaning to get with Jeremy, the saber merchant.
Yep.
And like he's like, you're probably just missing like some little tiny detail, which probably that's my problem most of the time. So once I get with him and get those figured out, I'm hoping to be able to showcase that in a video, but it's not going to look pretty.
Hey, as long as it works.
Yeah, like as long as I can get it to light up, I'll be happy.
That's it.
They're just going to be sabers I'll spin it around outside. So, because I've never had short blades like in pixel, I've always had like 32, 36-inch pixel blades. So, and sometimes it gets a little lopsided.
Yeah. Especially with like a 36, if you're not careful, you end up hitting your leg or whatever on the back around. Or
there's a few TikTokers that have like 40-inch blades and are swinging them around. I'm like, God, no.
I could never. Noah with his, the caliber and the one with the heavy front end, Ultra Saber that he put together with the Malagus emitter. He keeps a 40-inch blade in there, and believe it or not, as long as there is nothing that he can whack into, he'll do the Obi Annie with that thing. And I'm like, I just back away. I'm like, nope, I'm out. You're not gonna. That would be my luck to get too close and him not being careful and whacking me in the head or something. But
yeah, I bet that's like a hulking of a saber.
Yeah, but he can do it with that thing. But but I figure with that's just a basher saber for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been like I see that. Sometimes I see saber chucks. I'm still real interested in trying to figure that out because like some of them are like some people make them a little shorter, or then some people use the actual like standard size hilt, and I bet that is just like really throw you off a little bit with nunchuck style. So
that and the I think if it was the Tongas, the nightstick sabers. They look like the police nightsticks.
oh, I've seen a couple
Yeah,
it's
Ultra Saber sells them, but I mean,
yeah. Oh, like the one that has like the handle. And, like,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Trying to work those, I don't know. I
I feel like a helicopter.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just yep. I'd be doing the same thing, just twirl it, you know.
But yeah,
Although-
I've never really seen those in action. I've only seen pictures of them on the Ultra Saber site.
I've seen a fan film that actually had like a lightsaber battle using those, and
Oh.
it was wild. But I guess you gotta. Well, I mean, it's like everything else. You gotta practice with them, but I
Yeah,
mean,
just
with those especially, you gotta practice.
slow the movements down and just take it a step at a time. Like I still stuck, I feel like, but like I just break it down in parts and try my best and try not to look like a dumbass.
And the way I see it, don't worry about what you look like. Just but yeah, break down the move, practice what you're gonna do, and then just do it. And if you drop the blade, just pick it up and go again. That's all you gotta do.
I really need to put like a video together of all the drops like over the last couple years because it's you're practicing. You're obviously going to have some drops, but it really puts a testament on the sabers that I have and how durable they are.
But I remember one video I was doing, and I actually spun the saber wrong, clipped myself right in the kneecap,
Oh,
and I left it on camera. Oliver was recording it, and I had to do a little bit of editing because I might have let a little naughty word slip out, but
that happens.
it was better a kneecap than a groin shot, I guess. But I mean, I can't.
Oh, did you see the episode 3 like take of Obi-Wan and Anakin and like Obi-Wan twist like went to turn and hit him? And,
Oh
like,
yeah, the Dooku fight.
yeah.
I'll take it out myself. Yeah. But what else you got going on down your end?
Really not much. I
Yeah.
have a lot of different like projects that I have let go, but I'm hoping to get back into them. It's just everybody's growing and having to move stuff around and
Yeah.
get it's just harder and harder to find some room. So, but oh, I thought I was hearing ghosts there for a minute, but it's my kids. They're going upstairs.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. Because I was like heard it.
Well, it is spooky season. You never know.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
Hello. You cannot see me.
Yeah. All right, go on.
We can hear you though.
He's just eating some crackers or something.
Hello.
Hello.
Crackers
Cool.
with peanut butter in them.
Oh, that's always good.
Bye.
Bye. On our way back, we grabbed dinner real quick, and I took them to Waffle House. The first time they've ever been there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that was probably like the best Waffle House I have ever like had. Like because most of the time when I went, it was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning in the back of a truck, But they were like, "Oh my god, it's so good!" I'm like, "Yeah, well, it's pretty good."
Yeah.
So it's always nice to see their faces light up when it's like something different, like having waffles for supper,
Oh yeah. Yep. Hey, breakfast for dinner is a thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
But no Waffle House up here. But you have an IHOP though.
IHOP's good too. They asked about that next, and I was like, I guess we're gonna have to find one.
Well, hopefully there's one nearby. So
There used to be, but it went downhill real quick, and then it
Oh,
just
yeah.
was abandoned, and never really knew why.
Oh, jeez.
Uh,
Yeah, me neither, Ike. I've never been.
well, the one I went to, they were really nice, and they did everything pretty quick. They like made a little mess up, but they got it fixed, and they're just real cool. So
Good. Yep. Same. It's
yeah, my
about
kids were.
maybe 15 minutes or so from my house, so not bad. In a pinch, But
You say Brian was supposed to get on here?
yeah, he says he's on his way. So before you got on, I was just killing time. So
Yeah.
But I figure he's got to get home and settled and get the kids settled, and
It's a weekend. Throw them in a room.
they can
Go,
stay up a little
eat your
bit.
snacks.
Yeah.
But yeah, he texted me, and I was like, I'm still down here and close to Dayton. And then he was like, okay, cool. And I just thought he would be on here already when I hopped on.
Yeah, he will be.
Good. Because I haven't heard from him. So
Yeah.
since then.
Yeah, I'm sure if something came up, I'm sure he'd buzz in, but
I've been catching up with him here and there because there was a short time that like I didn't have my phone, and then like once you get that back and you like talk to somebody on the phone, it's like, holy crap, this is what it's like. Yeah, him and I like sat there and talked for like an hour, and it was just catching up, talking about some of the stuff like the shows that happened, or and what everybody's talking about. And he's like, don't like Acolyte. I didn't mind it, but
I couldn't. I haven't been able to bring myself to do the last 2 episodes.
just because of like how it's going for you, or
Yeah, no, I'm just not as into it as other projects. That's all.
Hmm.
It was a good concept that the execution wasn't that solid.
Oh no, like I feel like they should have kept Indara alive longer. Like her, essence just like felt like Jedi, and like that would have been something to keep going forward. But Soul did a good job too. So
Speaking
Your
of
mom
Brian,
felt like Jedi. Hi. How you doing?
All right. So, for those of you watching, I present both halves. Wait, there we go. Both halves of Mojo.
we can
I
coordinate.
can never get the damn thing right. There we go.
Fusion.
All right. YMCA. Never mind. No, I'm not going to do that.
How we doing, guys?
We're doing.
Ryan in the house.
Ryan.
Ryan
Aw,
in the house.
Oh man, I love that
man.
mask in the back.
Called me Ryan. That's messed up. I thought we were friends, Ike. Shit. With a B.
Ike's a little,
Right.
Ike's
Oh,
a
no,
little
see, now you
distracted.
misspelled
He's
it.
gonna. He's
Yeah,
planning
no.
an invasion on my house. He was a little distracted. That's what it was.
Oh, we were all planning an invasion on your house, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, after you showed that picture, I was like, damn, I am slacking over here.
Right? I'm like, well, that would look good. I was supposed to put up some. I was going to take the droids down, at least for now, until I figure something else out, and put up all these new little lightsaber stands that my friend and yours, Elvis, the Bro DeLorean, sent to me, and just kind of display
Nice.
some things.
Ooh.
And just as a new backdrop, it's like new season. But yeah, Jim, yours are here too.
Awesome. Glad to come here
Very
soon.
nice.
Yes.
The Bro DeLorean with that 3D printer of his.
Yeah.
He is awesome with that. I still have trouble with mine. I got some kill keys figured out.
Hey, there's something.
Oh, there we go.
But
Oh, my head's gonna explode. I have one of these things stuck in my head. It's about to just. It's like a chest burster that's gonna come out my temple.
Busy night.
Yeah, it's more busy than it should have been probably. I was supposed to do that, and instead, I watched the several episodes of the X-Files that apparently I missed out on, and priorities.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got the little one over to her game so she could cheer, and football team got smoked, and then she of course needed a Kona ice, and then we were
Of
both
course.
hungry, and she decided she needed a sub, so I took her to Subway, and that took forever. And I finally got home, and I was like, oh, maybe that's why my head hurts. I haven't eaten, so I ate part of my sub real quick and turned everything on as I was doing that. And she's requested to watch Harry Potter, so she's at her desk right on the other side of mine, watching Harry Potter on her iPad with her earbuds
Nice.
in. Yeah. How? Yeah.
man, Darth Rage pulls a mean Snape.
Yes, he does.
I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, with the hair and all that. Oh,
Yeah, man,
Mhm.
he kills it. Like, man, he just can bring cosplay to life. Like,
He really can. He's good. There's something. I was gonna take this with us when we went to Knoxville, which we didn't get to go, and that sucks. But I've got a Harry Potter wand.
let me zoom in. Hold on.
Oh, just one of these like mystery wands.
Oh
You get,
yeah,
like,
yep.
one of these, and it's a Jenny Weasley, and she was going to be at that convention. I was going to have her sign it somehow because Nora has two. So
that'd be pretty cool.
that would have
Nice.
been cool. Like, here, sign one, and we'll put it away, and yeah, that'd been neat. But I could have found a real big Harry Potter fan. I think I have a stand. Thank you. It's in here. She's very helpful. She's got like 9 of them sitting at her desk. Like, I think I'll have a wand. Okay, sure, have a wand.
Harry Potter mystery box. Gotta love it.
Yeah. they're like
See that,
15
folks?
bucks.
It's not just Star Wars and lightsabers. Everybody does it.
Oh, yeah.
Wands.
Roblox. Fucking everybody has a little mystery box. It's just
Yeah.
some do it better.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars. Lightsaber.
That's right.
Speaking of Harry Potter, Neville is coming to Comic-Con in Rhode Island.
Oh, that's
So,
cool.
one of many, I call them high-profile celebrities because the fandoms are huge. But oh, look at this guy who showed up in
Tennessee,
the
there.
chat.
Speak of the devil.
Shannon, what's up, man?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure Mojo is Tennessee Orange. Ish. Hey, look at that.
Oh, speaking of,
Both devils. Howdy,
uh,
failers. I like that. You never seen Harry Potter? I mean,
dude,
it's pretty cool. I like it.
they're good. Movies are good.
Never read the books. I own them all.
movies
Never read 'em.
are good, but you should play the game because you can just straight up curse people. So
I do that already. Oh, you were talking about the mask. Sorry, I was like, what? It just caught my eye, and I remembered you said that. It's on the Mandalorian helmet.
oh,
And I don't know what to do with this. I need to decorate.
Nice.
I have so much Halloween that it just kind of goes places, and it irritates my wife. So I have to try and strategically place it to where it looks like it goes there,
Mm.
or she'll put it away. She's like, "It's not right. You're making the house look trashy. You're making the house look trashy. You shut your mouth."
oh, nice.
What? Oh,
I haven't gotten past the first part yet. Like I got
Yeah.
to like breaking the sabers apart to dual wield, but then like I'm a little slow, and some of the puzzles take me a little while. That's
He's a bit touched. Oh, no, the puzzles are like the part that makes it hard. Like the fighting is like you can get past that. You just got to time it right and whatever. But I like the puzzles. The puzzles make it more difficult. It's a good time. I did not know it was coming out for PS4, so
Yeah,
I'm down.
I didn't know that.
You did?
Shannon, I'm just curious.
I
Is that
didn't.
halftime or is that the final?
Well, I guess you didn't say either or, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just threw a score out there. Maybe maybe his friends from Oklahoma, and he's got friends over, and he's at 12 beers, and his friend's only at 3, and he's like, "Look at this wuss."
Yeah.
Maybe that's what's going on.
Amateurs.
Yeah,
Halftime show. Okay.
right.
I do that all the time. I help my son Jason with that.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, hang on. That's why we got YouTube.
Second
okay.
quarter.
All right.
So that's right.
12
Yes, 12
beers.
beers.
Well, at least he's honest.
Damn right.
Uh-oh.
Mm-mm.
No, we don't want that.
That's not good.
No.
Oh. Now, Jim, I don't know if I got to tell you this yet because I haven't really talked to you a whole lot, but I applied for a press pass to the GalaxyCon, and they wouldn't give me 2,
Yeah.
but they would give me 1. So
Oh, okay.
they gave me 1, so I have a free weekend pass.
What?
GalaxyCon, yeah.
Oh,
That's why I
my God.
kept telling you, do it.
All right. I'll have to look into it and try to get one too.
So
'Cause-
there's these guys in Cincinnati. One of the guys' name is Brian, and they do a podcast, and it's kind of like a nerd podcast. It's pretty cool. And he'll chat back and forth with me every once in a while. Brian will, and I can't remember what he said. He asked me something, and I said, "Oh, you should, I think it was something about Gina or something, maybe." I said, "Oh, you should come to GalaxyCon. She'll be there. I'm pretty sure we're going to go." And he's like, "Oh, maybe I'll get a press pass." And I was like,
What the hell is that?
how do I do that? And he actually took a screenshot after I had to tell him. So I'm a bit touched. Sorry, I'm having trouble figuring this out on my own. Any help would be great. And he sent me a screenshot. It was like circled it. I was like, thank you. But yes, so if you need that, I'll send that to you. But yeah, I just put on there that it asks you like what kind of media you do, or what kind of media you do, and how many followers you have, and whatever. I figure you probably put on your TikTok because you have a lot of followers on TikTok, and they would probably see that and be like, "Oh yeah, give him a pass," but only ask for 1 because I asked for 4, thinking you and I would go, and then we'd have like 2 extras in case we wanted to take like one of the kids, like one of my kids, one of your kids, or whatever. One day we wouldn't have to pay for them, but
Well, I think 1 or 2 of mine are free because it's a certain
that's true.
age cap.
That's true. Nora's free.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I looked into the company that runs Rhode Island Comic Con, Altered Reality. I looked into a press pass on their end, and I don't think I have a shot because number one, you got to have a website.
I just put in the YouTube address.
No, they don't. It says right there, don't put your social media account. And then you have to have a combination of 50,000 subscribers / followers and likes. And I'm like, nope, I've got no shot.
Well, YouTube's not social media technically. you might be able to get away with it and just be like, oh, I thought you meant like accumulatively. Like I've got this many views. See this? I've got that. You're good. 'Cause you've got 50,000 views, don't you? I think.
Not views, like subscribers.
Shh. Views, likes, subscribers, same thing.
If it's views, yeah, I've got like 96,000 views or something like that. So I mean,
Yeah, see.
in that regard, I'll.
Worst they can tell you is no.
True, I'll bluff it.
And more than
Try to
likely,
bluff my way in.
yeah, more than likely. I mean, the email I got was at first it was like, "Oh, that's cool, thank you." Oh, thank you.
And
It was
think
like
of it as more traffic,
right there. She just gave me a Lego wand that she made.
Oh, nice.
All right, I gotta pause you for a second. My wife's calling.
Jesus.
She's an hour and a half away.
Oh, jeez.
No. Hey, say no. No. Don't. This is what I'm dealing with now.
Oh, we got a guest on the stream. There we go.
Yeah, that's a good one. Thanks. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay, you gotta get down. I don't think YouTube wants to see me make out with my dog. You can play. Oh.
He's like, fine, I'll crap on the rug then. No.
Yeah, I don't know what spurred him. He got up real quick, and I was like, "Oh!" Usually, when he freaks out, that's when you gotta look for stuff, because
Yeah.
he's the one that sees all.
See, with my dogs, one of my dogs, an ant steps on a leaf outside and he goes off barking, and then that sets the other one off.
Yeah, they get jealous of each other sometimes, because like once you start petting one, and the other one's like, "Oh, spider senses are tingling."
Yep.
Oh,
I go to pet Elliot, and Roxy's like, "Nope, my turn." And she'll come up and put her head under your arm and do one of these, and
yeah.
it's like you will pet me,
That's how Leggett is.
Canine Jedi mind trick.
But yeah, I mean, you should at least try, and like there'd be more foot traffic, because obviously you would put it on your media or whatnot, saying like, "Hey, I'm going to be here," or "Hey, I'm going there."
Well, one of the questions they ask is, have you covered our event before? And technically, yes. I mean, I've done like 2 or 3 videos already, so I mean,
I feel like that would be pretty good, to put in there. So
yeah.
But yeah, this is all new stuff to me, and I'm like, I'll try it. I mean, worst case they say is no.
That's true. That's true. So, and then that gets me in.
Oh no, I got Forged by Light Gaming on here.
I do believe Code Echo has joined us.
Yep.
My, sir, how are you?
I haven't seen that much of the game content. I've been wanting to get on there when they do the pirate game, because it looks so fun, and then like the conversations they have is pretty, funny. So
yeah. Echo has entered the chat now. Yep. All right. Now it's a party.
Yeah, it's nice to see a lot of, like, I hate when I can't make it, because like a lot of the times, like, you send me invites and stuff, and like you and Forged by Light and like Bro DeLorean, like we all started out around the same time. Yeah. And I remember we would live stream together all the time.
Yep.
So, and then, after things changed with the world, people were going out and, experiencing it, and now I'm missing it, and like I'm glad I was able to make it tonight.
Yeah, I mean that's why I wanted to get back into streaming, because I've been like way out of touch with everybody.
Yeah, like this feels a little weird but it's just, like, hey, we all got real shit that we're dealing with, and now
That's it.
we're taking some time to get back into it.
There is an echo in here.
All cheaters and hackers. I said hecklers. I'm like, okay, I guess I might be one of the hecklers.
Hecklers, you say? Bring it on. I got thick skin.
Yeah, there's another game. It's a free to play game, like the first Descendant. I just started messing around in. It's like a fast paced shooter, and you can get lost in there forever. And then my son, he been playing some Fortnite, and dude, they do amazing collabs. Like when it comes to like Star Wars and Marvel, like everything that I like thought would be cool as a kid, like they've like brought. Like they've made like the Iron Man suit, and like you can fly around as Tony Stark,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like, and it's like you pick a different person too. So like you could be a banana with repulsor rays shooting John Wick, and it's just so it's like you couldn't even like dream it if you didn't. It's just real cool to see all the different powers. And then like when Star Wars, the lightsabers are always like, it feels like Battlefront. So
Yeah. See, if I was in a game like that, like a sandbox game, and there was a Star Wars, I'm gonna select the Star Wars. Give me the lightsaber, and you're all toast.
I did hear that Outlaws game didn't do too well, but I'm still wanting to try it because I feel like sometimes people get after something just to get after it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's always true. But yeah, I don't know. All the gameplay I've seen on it is pretty shitty.
Well,
Hi,
yeah,
Echo.
if
I
you
just subbed.
focus on that. Oh my god, can you hear that knocking?
Yeah, what is that? I thought
Yeah.
that was my mic.
What's up, guys?
Oh, okay.
Kids.
So, how about
What's
them
that?
Celtics, right?
It's the Patriots O-line.
Oh, yeah. Man,
I'm not even going there.
right? Yeah. And my buddy I work with is a big Patriots fan. And that first game against the Bengals, I thought that the Browns were playing. And in Ohio, I'm just far enough south to where if the Bengals and the Browns are playing at the same time, I'm going to have to watch the stupid Bengals game. Fortunately for me, they were playing at different times, but I wasn't really sure. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, damn it. And I was checking times, whatnot. But then I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I watched a little bit of it, and I'm thinking, I don't really care like who wins this game, but I'll watch. And that fumble by the tight end, like on the one,
Yeah.
I texted my buddy right away. I was like, Bengals are the new Browns? Question mark. Like, what happened here? So maybe the Patriots are just that good. Like, I didn't, not taking anything away from the Pats, man. But that right there was classic Browns. Is what that was. That's game one, classic Browns. Drop the ball. Shit.
That's like, the guy throwing the helmet off on the field while the play's still on, and, game cannon, defensive penalty,
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that highlight one too many times.
There we go. Turn that down a little bit. Sorry. The light was way too bright. Yes, I know.
I know
Outlaws is
Ubisoft.
actually bad. Yeah, Ubisoft's terrible, incapable of anything. Didn't they used to be good?
I enjoyed the first few divisions. Like the first and second was awesome. Yeah, there's some things, but like they did really good with the Black Sails. I think it's a pirate game. That one's pretty good, but like I don't know what they did with all that money that they got for Outlaws. Like they shouldn't have had that much going on.
I know they made the main character, who's like the model for the main characters, a fox. She's a very pretty lady, and they made her look really bad. Like
I just thought
I don't know if it's just the lack of like artistry, or if it's just like they were really trying to make her look bad because of like where she's coming from, and they didn't want her to be like too cute or something. I don't know what it was. I don't know what they're. Doesn't make any sense.
I thought they were going for the look in Mando because of the girl that, you know, watches baby Grogu. The hair is kind of similar a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Oh, the mechanic. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
mechanic.
Pelly.
Yeah,
Pelly
just the
and-
hair. Yeah. you looked at me and I was like, oh God, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. It's just the hair. It's kind of similar.
Oh, they're just going for the ugly chick, you know. Like, damn,
Something like that.
damn, Jim.
Uh,
Whew. And I dead ass just knew you were a Celtics fan, John. I didn't realize you were drinking out of a Celtics glass until you just took a drink. That's awesome.
Oh yeah. I've had that for a while actually.
Like, holy crap, look at that. We might actually fight some, film some saber shit.
do it,
tomorrow.
damn it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
It's about time.
I mean, I can't say shit. I'm sorry, John. I don't mean to cuss so much.
Oh, don't please. On the live stream, I don't, and anything goes on a stream. You know, I don't censor anybody. But Echo's fingers are probably. I gotta break something. I gotta break a hill. Yeah.
It's got the itch. Saber breaking itch.
That's what like really like sucked because like I had a blade ready and like I was like I want to go full force with Echo. Like, I just
Yeah.
want to see like the durability of these damn blades, and then you know it sucks when shit doesn't come through. But next time, damn it,
I know. I know. I was so upset. I still like one of these days. I want to hit the Rhode Island
Yeah,
con, or at least just swing by. I know it's 13 hours. I've mapped it. Don't ask. I'll tell you off air. But yeah,
it gets packed.
That's how plans start. Is by you gotta start doing groundwork and getting it, figured out.
Yep.
How long do you think it'll take before they break blade? Well, yeah, that'd be good. It'd be like
Open the
Vegas
first-
style bets.
I'm bored of breaking sabers. I want to break some bones. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Echo's out for keeps.
Shannon, you better watch yourself tomorrow. Yeah, you should do
Was
some
it-
Vegas bets.
I never thought about betting on that kind of stuff.
hmm
You can find a gambler anywhere.
Somebody make an app for that.
Right? That's funny. I like that. Oh my gosh. There's so much going on. Fall is always like the worst for like everything. Oh, see? That the guy, Brian, I never did say what his podcast name was. Infamous Podcast. That's what he's with. He just asked me. Well, I guess he asked me 2 hours ago.
Whoops.
Whoops.
like-
Sounds about right,
Yeah.
Oh wait, it took him 2 hours to reply to a text. Oh no, not surprised. Yep, sorry. He asked if we applied to get press pass at Cincinnati Comic Expo.
I didn't even know Cincinnati was having one.
Nope, did not.
Oh.
I'll ask him when it is to see what happens. When is it? And then send him a link, tell him he should jump on. We're talking about him, so he should watch the stream. Don't encourage him. Yeah, right? Echo? Yeah.
I'm trying to think of one right now. Like, if something doesn't break in that the first video that they come out with,
I bet you a blade plug.
oh shit, we could do something like that.
I mean, yeah, if you could make blade plugs with like our logo on it, that'd be really cool. We could sell it.
Oh, I
we
mean,
wouldn't
like,
sell it, but I
no,
mean,
no, no.
we'd give it
Oh, there
away.
you go.
Like giveaways and stuff.
Yeah, gambling goods.
And friends. Just saying. I mean,
Hey,
why not?
that's one of my speaking of blade strength, that's going to be one of my future videos is testing the strength of a blade. I mentioned this last week, but like a couple of years ago I did like testing a regular blade and a heavy grade, how well they hold up, and I wasn't 100% happy with how it turned out. So I have another video in mind to do it a little bit better. So I just got to get a day with some decent weather and get outside and do it. But
Yeah.
You start too early, the sun's out and blaring. Yeah, it's kind of like a midday, like into night to really get
Yeah.
especially if you want the light up of the blade.
maybe for the tips of Shannon's blades, 5-1 we breaks out.
So he likes tips.
Just a
Those are good
tip.
odds.
Just a tip.
We're touching tips.
Well, we got ice attention.
Uh,
I mean, yeah. I'm, giveaway. Probably will do, a couple, that would be fun to do a couple giveaways here sometime soon, just for fun.
oh
Do
yeah,
like a group giveaway. Yeah. Never mind. Mojo and giveaways. Good times.
sorry.
Well, if you're not giving them away, you're winning them.
Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah,
him. Like I have never like done that. Like I won't, like
I'm
maybe once.
extremely upset about not winning anything for the past 3 years or something like that. Like, come on, man. I got a reputation to keep here. Oh, hey, what's up?
Yo, somebody new, welcome.
Oh, hey man,
Always good to see new faces.
he has some pretty cool sound phones. He has like a water one, and then like oh crap, I always get it mixed up. Glitch Flex, I think.
Oh, yeah, the glitch thing. Yeah.
The Glitch Flex sound font that Alex was
Yeah.
showing us.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Excited for his paracord. Like I've had that idea, like using some kind of paracord for
Oh,
glitch. Oh, okay. Head.
all right. So yeah, he sent me the link to apply for a media press pass, but there's all kinds of rules that I don't want to read right now. But it's October. Get back to it.
Oh, dude.
I know, 18th through the 20th. I'm like, October, man.
Well,
It's
that
probably-
but what he said.
What? Oh, I have a Minecraft font coming soon.
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go.
I hope it's better than the trailer.
Girl. Right? Sheesh.
Yeah, I seen a side by side comparison of Batman Beyond and that, and it's like, oh my god, why did you not pick Batman Beyond? It looked like the Spider-Verse, the second one, with Spider-Man 99. It just looked like it was going to be brutal, and then we get live action Minecraft.
Yeah, it's always good.
Shannon, we will do this. We'll make this a thing at some point.
That's a good name.
I know.
Yeah.
That's catchy.
Heck yeah.
Probably do that on his channel since he came up with it. I'm not going to steal his thunder. So
That's what we should just do. Start popping on with like different channels. Like have one like with us, and then
Mhm.
jump on another one, and just keep going back. Get this ball of rolling again. Because I feel like that was like the most cool part about it, because just seeing everybody's, you know, sabers, and then talking about, like, everybody has different viewpoints, and it's just nice to hear things that you're like not used to hearing, at least to me.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at one point it was like everybody was doing a stream almost every night. You know, you guys would have like a Wednesday thing going on. I would have a Friday or a Saturday whenever I could, and you know, Shannon was doing one, and Zach, when he had his channel, he was doing them, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
it was like a
Yeah.
whole circuit that just went around. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was awesome. Had to like check and make sure there wasn't anybody that had already posted something that was like, "Hey, there's a live stream this night." I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Like, well, we gotta switch
Yeah.
nights.
Yep.
Forged by Light Gaming subbed. I did that a little bit ago, but just letting you know, guys.
I've been sub for them forever.
I thought it was subbed. I went to it and it said subscribe, so went and did
My
it.
channel, Shannon. All right,
Yeah,
fine.
we'll make a trilogy, like and do something cool. That'd be awesome.
Like what?
Like I said, trilogy.
Ooh, a trilogy.
By the way, I'm just throwing this out. Whoever subbed while the stream is going on, thank you very much. We're at 565. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Nice, man.
Hell yeah.
Whoever that was, thank you.
It's always it's a good feeling, but like sometimes, like, because I was getting there at a point that, you know, I hyper fixated on it, and then you kind of like steep down and you start looking up like different ways to do things, and it's just like, you know, you just kind of have to start getting on there and doing it again. The majority of it is just doing it.
Right.
So
That's what happened to me last year. I was actually talking with Brian, you know, some time ago. That whole year of the Phoenix thing I was doing. You know, yes, I was having fun, but I was worrying too much about when I was going to get the content out and keep the channel going, and I focused less on the fun, more on the work, and I ended up paying for it. So, you know, now I'm getting back to the fun of it, like this stuff. You know, you guys, and you know, getting on Shannon's stream not that long ago, and the gaming stuff I'm going to get back into, and you know, make the channel fun again. That's the goal. So the rest will take care of itself.
Damn right.
But yeah, Shannon, if you want to do it on mine, that's fine. I'll let you know. You mentioned Fridays are good for you, so I'll figure out Fridays occasionally when we can do it. So I'll do Friday and Saturday if I can.
There's a thing. Did you notice in the StreamYard when you were setting up the stream that you can stream on multiple
I did see that, yeah.
Or not platforms, but yeah, channels.
So
yeah. We need to figure that out too. So like if we were to catch, like if we were to create a stream and invite you to it, just go ahead and send you the links somehow. You can hop on that too, and it'll go onto your channel. So that way you get the views.
That'd be wild.
Yeah, that'd be wicked cool. Because yeah, we definitely need to get you at 1,000. The hard part is the watch hours.
Tell me about it.
Good Lord.
Yeah, he tells me those statistics, and I'm like, I'll try.
I'm like, Jim, just go somewhere. Freaking turn it on. Just leave the room. like, do it, and then come back in a few hours and make sure it's still playing our videos. And if it is, you know, see where you're at, and then do it again. Like, good God. Nope, nothing. No.
And all these, you know, like vidIQ and all these other videos that pop into my feed. Oh, you've got to do this to increase your hours. You got to do that to. I'm like, yeah, it's easy for you to say. I got a job and kids I got to take care of. I can't.
Yeah.
You know, give me a break.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, like, I live close enough. And this is as far as I'm going to get into this subject, but I live close enough to Springfield, Ohio,
Oh,
to
God.
where like I could have made a little video and tagged it just right and probably would have gotten like it would have been it. Like we wouldn't have made it anymore like anything else.
Say no more.
I stumbled upon a video from a guy who owns a car shop, lives in Springfield, and I don't even remember what the title of the video was, but I was like, what is this? Like, why is this in my feed? But I clicked on it, so now YouTube's gonna be like, oh, he likes this. And I watched it and I was like, that's not a bad video. I mean, he's just telling you like his point of view from being a resident and whatever. And I'm like, wow, that's cool. And I looked down and it's got 1.7 million views and it had been up for like 18 hours. It was like it said one day, and I looked to see when it was posted, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
So I said, "Wife, let me do this," and she said, "No, that hits too close." Like, oh man. Plus, that's not what your channel's about. Don't do that.
Right. Don't be who you're not.
I guess that's true.
Parodies.
She smacked me back down to my level. Okay, fine. I did tell her it would be funny if like you and I were to drive around in Springfield. It'd be like an episode of Cops.
They're cutting open tauntauns and shit.
Get like some like stuffed cats and shit. Like have them out running over and grabbing them and being like, "Stay with me!" Calling out codes in our walkies. I mean, shoot, dude, I've got a walkie. Man, we could just be like calling out codes like 418.
We got a 1138 on this.
We've got a feline down. And she was like, "Yeah, don't do that. Please don't do that." I'm like, okay, fine. Yeah.
Oh God, I got something awful to say, but I cannot say it.
Backstage.
Yep.
You want to have that marked down, like write that down, and put it to
Write
the
it
side.
down. We'll mention it later. Yep.
Like the thing I want to talk to John about. Just put that to the side. I keep meaning to tell you this, and I don't want to tell you in text because it'll make me sound weird. Like you'd be like, "Oh, no more invites to that guy."
Yeah.
Yeah. All the goofy stuff that goes through our heads. I
Yeah.
swear. That what was it? Was it Johnny, the alter ego with the glasses?
Oh, JP.
JP, yeah.
Yep. Hello there. Yeah, right.
That was quality. I liked that a lot.
That, yeah. I saw these videos of like, top 5 handguns or top 5 guns the new gun should buy. And I'm like, I don't consider myself a gun nut, but I like watching like Demolition Ranch and stuff like that. I get, the entertainment is why I watch them, but I felt like doing something like that as a parody. And, best lightsabers for self-defense. And I just rolled with it.
Yeah.
And it was,
I like it.
Ended up being fun. And the funny thing is I shared it on the lightsaber thread on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
And I had comments like with the Scorpion, "No, you could totally do that for self-defense." And I'm like, you're missing the point. I love you guys, but
parody.
Because my thing was like it was an actual lightsaber, like the actual energy blade would come out, and
Right.
you just defend. But
right.
let's see, John's advising me myself, so I'm coming for all your savers. Oh, I've let the monster out of the bag.
Just these things. This is why we need to talk backstage and not.
Yeah.
Just in case.
John
Ike's coming. Yeah. Jim and I are fans, but we don't have.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
you mean one of these?
Have you looked at the prices of those? Like, I know you went over them a little bit in your last stream, but like the price points are a little bit better now. Like, I remember you'd have to throw pretty much $1,000 at that. but now it's kind of like down in the 300-400 mark.
Well,
depending on
it
what you
helps
pick.
if you already have like the power core. Like I'll show you.
Yeah, they do have that removable power core now.
This one has the removable chassis. So if you already have one of these, you just have to buy the hilt that's set up for it, and it does save you a little bit of money.
Oh,
And not only that, I noticed on some of the ready to ship, they're baselit proffies, which I didn't even think was possible.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, there's some mixtures out there now that I was like I feel like I'm getting told fake news.
Right.
Like, what? I thought it was just this, not that.
Fact check. Please fact check over here.
I got it, Shan. I'm gonna check it out later. But I saw you sent me that. I will check it out later, and I will get back to you on that. Ooh, nice. You make sure to show it off.
Should be here Monday.
Excellent. Well, I was trying to get the views, Blake. Okay.
Reddit. Yeah, Reddit can be pretty vicious.
Be a little bit of a minefield, I know.
Every platform can be vicious. It's just, it depends on who sees it and reposts it.
Oh man,
thick skin.
See, this guy here, he's got the number, man. He's got a Vader's Vault. Well, you did.
I do. I still have it. The Maelstrom, which is shit. Where is it? Yep. Hold on.
You're gonna have to put them in alphabetical order or something.
Yeah, right.
So
either that or your grappling hook.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of talks with Vader Vaults and blah blah blah, but yet again, it probably was just one person having a bad experience.
I have heard they've a few bad reviews. I'm pretty much one and done with them. But yeah, this was like a 10-month wait for this thing, and
yeah,
I like it. I'm not going to say it's not worth it because it's I like this one, but I don't see myself ordering from them again. So
yeah, that's kind of what I hear like almost every time. If they've gotten their saber, there was an issue with that. Like, oh really? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that sucks.
Uh-oh. Echo's calling us out.
Mojo first, though. Hey, it almost happened. I really wish it would have. One day, buddy. One day.
I was like, in person or in gameplay, because I feel like I have a strong crap. I don't want to say edge because it's not really an edge. It's just I would at least put up a good fight in either or.
I got a few sabers I can bash with, so I'm not,
Right now, I'm a hard target to miss. I need to say no to the cookies a little bit more.
There you go.
Man, had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, by what I've heard, it's like 3 year wait or something like that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me. Ike, you never know. Keep an eye on Etsy or eBay or whatever. You never know. You might find one secondhand. Who knows?
Ike, you still got that Kyle Katarn? Just wondering.
Saber Breaker. There's the code name.
Dude, I had specific like blades set aside. I'm like, here are the heavy grade blades for when we go fighting with them.
Yeah.
I won't take my Ultra Sabers because I don't care if anything happens to those, because the ones that I have are just kind of like, they're cool. But
if they're broken in a battle with Forged by Light, then that makes it all more valuable. And now
Yep.
I've got the shards. You know?
I'd break out my Scorpion for that one. I'll tell you.
Oh, sure, yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
Blood force trauma.
Yep.
They should do a video and fight, and once he breaks the saber, like cut off to like it kind of broken, and like him pull a crystal out of it, and then just
Yeah.
like cut.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You see, that's the stuff that like pops in my head, just random like little hits, and I'm like, oh man, that'd be so cool.
We need to do that.
Either that or have Blake with like an Infinity Glove, Infinity Gauntlet style
Yeah.
thing with the Kyber crystals instead of Infinity Gems. You know, now I've got this one and that one, and
Oh yeah, dude, that'd be cool.
actually, now that I think about it, a glove, a gauntlet with Kyber crystals that lit up. Can you imagine that?
I always thought it would be cool to do that with a saber and like have different crystals in there, because you know you can do the rainbow color and whatnot. But still, it's a pretty cool idea. Like,
Yeah.
I like the crossover in this. I just saw something about Red Harvest, and I haven't looked that much into it.
I'll have to check that out. Like,
Yeah, like literally just saw that, and I just thought it was like another board or something. So, oh, is it like ones like the ones from GameStop, like the one of the big ones?
oh yeah, one of those giant ones that.
Because like I bought my son like a $20 one, and like you can't even move the fingers because it's so stiff. But yeah, there for a minute, GameStop had Thor's Stormbreaker, and that I was like, oh man, I really want that so bad.
Big Brian's up to something.
I don't know. I mean, he may have a retort, or he may just.
Sorry,
We'll see.
my wife and I are on the Band Parent Association, and she is the communications person, but she's driving back from the competition, and the band director communicates through school app, and the BPA has the band app. If you have kids in sports, you probably know about the band app.
Yep.
So we make sure to repost what he posts in the band app, because some people, I guess, don't pay attention to their Parent Square app, I guess, or whatever the hell it's called. It's strictly through the school. So she called and said, hey, will you repost that for me? So I did, and my job was done.
There
And
you go.
you guys were talking, I didn't want to interrupt you, so I just clicked out for a second. Sorry.
That's what.
But you were talking about something, I don't know, about a retort. Oh, an Infinity Gauntlet. Oh, look at that. He has an Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
It's the big one.
And he keeps it posed so it flips everybody off.
I honestly, we would get along real well if we were to hang out.
Yeah. I can see that.
Oh, yeah.
They also had War Machines helmet at one point, and I wish I would have picked that up for $60.
Yeah. I wish we would have seen the first Rhodes Rhodey as War Machine. Like, Don Cheadle's cool and all, but I like Terrence Howard. That's his name, Terrence Howard. I liked him as Rhodey. He seemed more of a military badass. Don Cheadle is lanky, and I didn't see it, but I still like him as an actor. He didn't do bad.
Yeah.
But I would have liked to have seen Terrence Howard. And I hate that hearing that, Terrence was never called back, and he was like, hey, when am I coming back for the movie, and they just kind of ghosted him. That sucks.
It was a money
Yeah.
dispute or something, wasn't it? I don't know.
I think maybe, but yeah, I don't know. For hearing it from his side, I don't remember if he was on something, maybe Joe Rogan or something like that. He said something about where he had stuck his neck out for Robert because they didn't know if they wanted him because of his past, and he stuck his neck out. And then when it came time for him to return the favor, pretty much, he just ghosted him. Never called him back, never answered him. So, like, Hollywood sucks.
That's a shame.
Yeah. I need a Mojo too.
Someone else appreciate this shit. Okay. You know how Blake rolls.
Yep.
There's one video, I forget what it is, that they did. It might be Shannon talking about how he got a saber trio back, and he's showing it off, and Blake is next to him. And Blake is looking at the saber, and he's got this look on his face like, I'm going to break that thing. I'm going to break that. I'm going to break that son bitch. You're mine. Yeah. I thought it was hilarious. But
yeah. That's
and
definitely
Shannon either doesn't notice, or he's not paying attention, or he's ignoring it, or what. But he's just, and Shannon's like, Blake is like, you know,
looking at it, licking his chops, like,
so yeah, like, he's
yeah.
salivating. I'm gonna break the thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. I so want to like get some Macho Man glasses now.
I got
Like,
some for you. Well, they're not really Macho Man, but yeah.
are they orange? Because apparently I never knew I really liked orange until I started getting little accessories.
Now they're blue, but here. Oh yeah.
You need one of those little creamers now.
Ooh,
The cream of the
go
crop,
rise
rise to the top. There you go.
Mean Gene. Yeah, like that. So I mean, I bought them for like 50 cents. I thought they would come in handy for some kind of skit. There you go.
Yep.
You gotta get the tassels to go with it.
Oh yeah, we'll get some Slim Jims. It'd be great.
Macho Man versus Hogan, one of the best feuds I've ever seen.
Yep.
And I actually saw them wrestle live. That was pretty wild.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, back in '89, I think. It was actually like a couple of days before SummerSlam. They came to Providence.
Dang.
What pay-per-view was it when they had the ring in the like body or like a little pool?
That might have been one of the WCW, like maybe Bash at the Beach or something.
Yeah,
like
that one. Bash at the Beach. That was so cool seeing that.
These sabers of you guys, bro. None, thankfully.
I have broken quite a few, but they have been easily fixed by the people that know more than I do.
Yep.
Actually, I will say my
yeah.
my Hasbro special, which I can't get because it's way too high. The blade does have a fair amount of cracks in it from my brother and I going at it as kids.
Yeah.
So, but it still works. So I kept it and I save it, and I'm not getting rid of that one.
So now the new bag is going to have to be if he'll bring it for a third time. That last little bit he put.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep eyeing over at the comments. I don't mean to
No, it's
cut you off.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's a new
Shannon was
saber.
not happy.
Yeah. We've broken several of those little plastic electronic ones, and then we broke with the Return of the Jedi Luke Force Effects lightsaber at your wedding.
Oh yeah.
And then I sold that to somebody, and I put it up there and was like, "Look, it's broken." Like
Yeah, this
you'll
stuff
have
swapped
to,
it out. And
yeah, I was like, you have to gut it and like take out the blade, which is doable, but like, for $100 you can have it. I was like, really? So I probably sold it too low, but either way,
Yeah.
it's all right. I don't have to have it anymore. Like broken lightsabers don't do me any good. Although that's the new venture, is I'm gonna start fixing stuff. I got a brand new soldering iron and a little fan to help keep the fumes to a minimum. Nice. Sorry, that's probably loud. Mat, rubber mat here. Thanks, my buddy
Cool.
Jeremy, Saber Merchant. He's hooked me up. So I think I'm gonna start trying to do. What I'm gonna do is get the insides for this guy here, the 0.1,
Oh yeah.
and install it myself. Like he's gonna send me all the parts, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put it all together and install it and see how that goes. And if I
Nice.
fudge it real bad, I'll just send it to him. He'll get it for me.
that was my original plan for the speeder hill, which might
Yes.
still try it because it seems like that one might be a little less finicky to install since I already have some of the parts.
Yeah. And if you get it like I got it, where it's the removable chassis,
Mhm.
I think it might be a little bit easier still, because then you just got the chassis sitting there. You don't have to actually work on it with the like the end of the lightsaber and it's poking out the other side. It might be easier, maybe, because you still have to put the PCB and the connector pieces inside, but in the switch, but it shouldn't be as bad.
And then you ended up getting the what board? CFX.
Speeder Hill, yeah. Both of my speeder sabers, the speeder bike from TSM and the Nerf Herder, are both CFX. I like CFX. CFX, I think, is my favorite.
Haven't they just came out with like UI voices and stuff for that?
They didn't just come out with it, but yeah, they did. I forgot. I asked him a long time ago, and then I think we both forgot. But yeah, I was supposed to get that on the Obi-Wan, because the Obi-Wan's CFX too.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. Put the Obi-Wan UI on it, so every time it goes to the menu, it's Obi-Wan, Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan voice.
It'd be cool to get the Clone Wars doing too, because he did a pretty good job.
He did do good, but I would rather have Ewan.
Because like I knew they did Qui-Gon, and then like I didn't know if they did any more after that or whatnot.
There's a slew of them. There's Darth Vader, I think Darth Maul, Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, Cal Kestis, the droid, the lightsaber droid from Ahsoka and Clone Wars.
Huang.
Yeah, Huang. Yeah, or whatever. Yeah, you know what it is. And yeah, they got all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool. Might be a Yoda one too. I'm not sure. Yeah, you just go to CFX, their website, and look. They have like a whole list of them, and they're free to download.
Nice. That's like one feature I'd like to do.
Yeah, I need to get it done. I just don't ever have any time. X-Files takes precedence over everything. Hey, John, have you seen the new Alien movie, Romulus?
Not yet. I want to. It's just a matter of when I get down there. But
me, same boat, man. Same boat.
I heard really good things about it. I want to see it. I've been watching the movies back to back. Well, my wife has, and like that's what she falls asleep to. So then, like, I'll wake up and I'm like, "What the hell's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh,
yeah." That little short that I did with the noise, there was some construction going on during operation hours, which is odd to me. But they were like driving around on cherry pickers and like putting up these big pipes and stuff in Walmart. and I think that was the noise. Was one of the cherry pickers was moving and it had a beep sound, but it was so reminiscent of that motion detector from Aliens.
Oh
I was like, holy crap! But it took me a minute for it to register. I'm just walking around and I'm like, I'm hearing it, and I'm like, wait. And Nora's with me, and it's like, wait. She's looking at me. She's like, what? Hang on. And I'm grabbing my phone and I'm recording myself, and I look at her, and she's just kind of like, what?
You can't scream in space.
No one hears you scream. So then I played her just like a portion of like some of the Colonial Marines doing their thing, just so that she would understand what it was, and then showed her the video later. And she was like, "Oh, it does sound like that." I said, "Yeah, thank
Nice.
you." And that's when I put the video together. I needed that confirmation, like from someone else. Like, that did sound like that. Wasn't just me, right? I wasn't reaching. She's like, "I did sound like that." Cool. 8-year-old confirmed it.
And they're honest most of the
Right.
time.
Hey, Peanut, what are you doing? Come here. No?
Can you guys hear that cat? You don't hear him meowing, right?
If
He's
it's
hungry,
meowing right now, I don't hear it.
Okay.
Don't go back there. Damn it. My cat just went back into the abyss of the desk. One of the cats. Hopefully
It's
she's
so
not.
weird.
Don't
Like,
chew on things.
like he had a litter, and I had a litter, and then we just recently had another litter. Like like it was real close together. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. This time mine had 5 kittens. And they're in the garage, and the mom cat is hiding them.
Oh,
I'm like,
Oh, boy.
what is
sucks for
wrong
you.
with you? Yeah, it does suck for me, because now I'm gonna end up I'm either gonna have to go and find the kittens, which we found 4 of them earlier, and I couldn't find the 5th one, so I'm just waiting for Mara. When she gets home, she'll be tired. I'm like, yeah, well, if you want to find a cat, have fun. I'm done with that. I don't want it to die, but I don't really. I don't really want to take the time to go and make sure that it's not hidden. Mom cat knows where it's at.
Yeah.
I might go try to find my tiger real quick.
You got a tiger? It's spinal. Mike Tyson. Tiger. That's what I thought of. Come here. Galler. Stupid cat. It'll be like, I got the Christmas lights up. She's batting at them. It's going to be like Christmas Vacation.
Oh. That cat got that laugh. She done spin them all.
Yep. Come here. Come on. Come here. You want to say hi? Yeah, I'm trying to get Peanut. She's not coming to me though. She's going to sit down there and be.
Oh.
Yep. She ran away. That's fine. I don't need her. I was just trying to keep her away from the cords.
Yeah.
She's so helpful. Oh, look. It's a tiger. Ow. Hey, it's Gandalf.
Oh, yeah.
Is Gandalf the White?
Well, they call him Avalanche. Oh, God. No, not the cord.
See, yeah, he had 4, and he had like only one of them was white, and I had 4, and only one of them was gray. And I'm like, dude, Gandalf the Gray and Gandalf the White, got to do it. And my kids were like, no, his name is Eclipse because he was born on the eclipse. Shut up. He's gray, and if we're gonna name it anything, we're naming it Church because Pet Cemetery, and then they thought it was cute. So I do have a gray cat around here named Church.
There you go.
He's a pimp. He just lays around all the time. You go grab him, pick him up, and you lay him down like this, like on his back, and he'll just look up at you, and put his paws like this. And he just like, it's cool, whatever, dude. Chilling. He's crazy.
It's a cool cat.
Never had a fat cat like that. That's awesome. And then the girl cat that we have, we need to get them fixed before we have more cats. The girl cat we have she's pretty cool too. She's a Levy.
Her name is Peanut.
Yes, her name.
Now we've got 3 of them. We got our oldest cat is a gray. Her name's Matilda, or Tilly for short.
Nice.
We have a black cat named Lily. And then we have our white cat with some black spots. That's Gracie. She was, for a while, we were doing fostering kittens from a shelter. And Gracie was what they call a foster fail. Rather than let her be adopted by somebody else, we adopted her because Oliver fell in love with her. And we all did, actually. So she's a sweetheart. But the first cat we had was an orange tabby. He died a few years ago. That was Phoenix.
So, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's partly where I got my channel name from. Because that cat was joined at my hip. That was, I'm sure you guys know, like if you have a cat or a pet that kind of gravitates toward a family member.
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix was mine. That was my boy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I go to bed. He jumps up on the bed, curls up on my back and falls asleep. And meanwhile, I'm laying there like, you got to be kidding me.
That'd be nice. And sometimes with a 70-pound dog.
That's too much.
Yeah.
She's like, that's okay. I'm a cat too.
Right. Our first cat as a family, our first family cat, Mara named him Milkshake. We were trying to go for Oreo, and she was like, Oreo? She was very young. She's like, Oreo? And we were like, yeah, like the cookie? Or like, your favorite like milkshake? Is Oreo milkshake? And she went, oh! And we thought, she made the connection, and she's like, okay, Oreo, which name? Milkshake. We're like, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, sure. Let's name the cat Milkshake.
Hey.
So, but he was my buddy. And yeah, that sucked. And then we used to have a dog named Chewy, and that I'm pretty sure was Jim's buddy.
Oh, yeah. I miss Chewy.
Yeah. She was a good girl. She was a little doxy pug. Like half dachshund, half pug, and she was stubborn and stupid. Like she was like the worst parts of both animals, like both species, whatever. And it was like, oh my gosh, good Lord.
It would take her days to eat. Like I'd have to sit there with her and like help her eat sometimes because she'd be so like homesick because like they went to one of the family members like out of state or something. But she would eventually eat and get real comfy.
Apparently so.
Damn right it did.
The joke was, it was a constant joke. I'm like, hey, I didn't name the cat.
Yeah.
I wanted to name him Lando or something, like I had a different set of names for him, but whatever. Oh man. Milkshake. Yeah, that was a tough one. I had to leave for work, and he was on the back porch, and like I like we saw each other, and he breathed his last breath. I was like, oh, that sucks.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then I'm like, oh, I can't go to work because then if the girls come out, they're gonna see him. So I had to go ahead and just sit there for a minute and make sure I wasn't going to be burying a live cat because I didn't want to do that either.
Right.
Oh my God, that was my biggest fear when I'm doing that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, yep, I'm going to hell now.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So yeah, sat there for a few minutes, called my boss, told him what was going on, then go ahead and take care of everything, then go inside, then let my wife know what was going on, and So yeah, that was terrible. But yeah, because he was my buddy. But yeah, that was like Mara's her first animal that she got to be involved with. Chewie was older than Mara before she passed on. But yeah, that was her first pick. Yeah, pets are cool and stuff.
Yeah, it sucks when you lose them though, but yeah, they are. Even if they are a pain in the asses sometimes.
Yeah, these kids grow up and get out of my house, and so are these pets. We will not own any more goats, which I don't think I will anyways. We will not own any more ducks. We will not own any more rabbits. We will not own any more cats. We will not own anything except for these damn hermit crabs that my kids won from a carnival, and my wife has completely went crazy crab lady on. Like those are her crabs now. Like, and that sounds weird, but like
I was gonna say that really.
Yeah,
I got crabs.
I like messing with her all the time. I'm like, what are you doing over there, messing with your crabs? And she's like, shut up. Like, but yeah, we got huge 200-gallon tank and shit. It's just, or maybe I don't remember how much it is. It's a lot. It's big. It's like 150, something like that. And she has we had 5 crabs in there, and I think now we have 3 because we lost a couple of them.
Yeah.
But the one that we got at the carnival is kicking, is strong. He's the big guy. I make the rules. Give me a bowl of sausage.
Yeah.
He's in there, Godfather style. But yeah, I don't want any more of these things. You know what was the coolest pet I've ever had? Well, that they've ever had, and I just had the supreme luxury, like whatever you want to call it. I can't think of the word. I have a headache. I was so just enjoyed to take care of these things, but they were actually pretty cool. Were bearded dragons.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Hayden had
those.
one for a few years, and he enjoyed it, but eventually it passed, and
Yeah, it's hard to go back too. Like once you have like a nice sized dragon, like, and they're like really cool, and you're just like hanging out, and you put them on your shoulder and whatnot, and they're just they're hanging there, like and then I don't know, they're almost like parrots, but they don't talk. When you go and you get another one, and it's the little guy again, and you got to kind of build that relationship with him, and he doesn't trust you, so he runs away, and you can't catch him.
Get away from me, you giant!
Pain in the butt. I was trying. That was another one of those lovely Mara names where I'm like, hey, this dragon, you should name this dragon Goku. And she was like, that's cool. But I think I like Koku. I'm like, what the hell's a Koku?
There's probably a character somewhere there.
Goku makes sense. He's Dragon Ball Z. Dragon. So the next one she named him Mushu, which made more sense.
that works.
The dragon. I don't do that tongue thing. Yeah. So yeah, those were fun. I liked those. We've even had axolotls, and those were just those were, I believe, more of a waste of money. They're like see through, and they're very fragile. You can't mess with them.
Yeah.
And like you go to feed them, and you have to almost put the food in their mouth because they're pretty much blind.
God,
it's just like, what is
just
this?
Picturing this happen, like completely blind, and someone's touching my mouth with food.
I'm legally blind.
What?
Yeah, PIP, hold it down. Yes.
The worst mistake that we made was guinea pigs.
Oh yeah.
And I'll tell you what happened. Carla came up with the idea. She wanted to. My wife. She wanted to get a couple of guinea pigs. We had heard that because they're social. Someone told us because they were social animals, you're better off getting 2.
Yes.
That way you can keep company. just make sure that they're the same sex. So, yep, obviously. So we got 2 of them, and we were told that yes, they're the same sex. They're both, they're both female.
Nope.
And before we knew it, we had 5 or 6 babies.
Mm.
And trying to keep track of these things,
Mm-mm.
and then we had to try to keep the babies gender separate
Right.
because
That's the madhouse waiting to happen.
where they finally we ended up getting rid of the whole mess. We just gave them away. We went on Craigslist. We found someone who was willing to take them. And anytime anybody ever mentioned, hey, what about those guinea pigs? Our eyes would twitch. We were like, no, don't mention the guinea pigs anymore.
Yeah.
That was horrific.
Yes.
Ugh.
And they're so loud. Something so small. There's a squeak, squeak, squeak.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on in that cage?
Yep.
Good God. Yeah. I can't do those.
Man, it has been so long since I've been in MTG. I really like playing that with Bryce.
Was it Magic the Gathering?
Yeah.
You said Bryce, and that's where I tied it together. I was like, well, I don't know what that is. MTG? You mean MGK?
Now we're saying too many letters.
MTG? Oh no. STFU, WTF.
How's Bryce doing, by the way?
He's doing all right. He's
Good.
still like, what the hell was that? You okay?
Something fell.
Huh?
Something fell.
Was it the cat?
No.
Well, the cat took off like something fell on her.
It took good with.
Oh, okay? Something at your desk just fell off. Oh, okay. Anyway, scared the crap out of me. What was that? Yeah, he's doing all right. He is actually put his information out there, but whatever. I'm sure he'd just tell you. He has he's on dialysis. Needs a kidney. But other than that, yeah. So the last time he was on, I think he had all his fingers. That doesn't happen anymore. That's not the thing anymore. His whole right hand, I think he's looking like he's hanging 10. So yeah, diabetes is a real bitch.
Ugh.
And he lost his right leg from about just below the kneecap down. So yeah, I mean he's alive. He's doing all right. Every time I see him, because his kids are in band too with my kid. So every time I see him, which is at least every other week normally, I just talk to him for a minute, and he asks when we're gonna go hang out and when we're gonna stream again, because he would like to stream with us. And then so yeah, we'll have to get him on stream.
It'd be helpful. Like you're doing some good.
Yeah, I'll talk to his kids. I'm like, hey man, help him type in the address. I'm allowed to make fun of him. He'll do it too.
Yeah.
And it's not really making fun of him. It's just picking. I don't mean anything by it.
It's different when he's actually there doing it too. And it's like,
yeah,
okay, that's safe. It's okay.
Yeah, when you do it and he's sitting there and he makes a funnier joke that's even more effed up.
Oh god, yeah. Sometimes it's like, oh damn, man.
Yeah. That's when it's like, oh, okay, then they know each other. It's fine.
Hey, you gotta laugh about it. It's better than the alternative.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Poor guy. But yeah, other than that, yeah, he seems in good spirits. I talked to him. I talked to his sister last night. I haven't seen her in forever. Oh, sorry. I had some flip-flops on and I was like, you know what? These are uncomfortable. Took them off, tossed them over there. Didn't see the cat. 2 cats, 0 Colin's house, 2.
Cat's just having a rough night.
Yeah.
Stuff falling off the desk. He's getting beaten by a flip flop.
Yeah. This was the other cat. This was boy. This was Church. He's.
Mm.
Well, no, it wasn't. Sorry, Peanut.
What happened?
Nothing. She's fine. But
Don't
yeah,
get on Church's bad side. You don't want that pet cemetery action.
exactly. I've got one out there.
Yeah, and I knocked it over.
I don't think that was a marker. That was just a rock.
Oh, okay, that
You got
makes me feel a little bit better.
big stones in the yard from where the milkshake brought all the boys.
Mm.
But yeah, good times, man. What are you getting into this weekend? Anything? Just this? Hopefully.
Yeah, just this pretty much.
That's
What are you
cool.
gonna do? Like a little game session?
Well, I was gonna do one. Monopoly on the Sega Master System because I wanted to try that out, and I wanted to try to get back into OBS and train myself on it again because it had been forever since I'd done that. And I figure Monopoly is kind of a chill game. You don't have to think too much about it. You just play it. And then Brian mentioned, hey, I'm available. And I'm like, well, hell, I can do the game anytime. You guys being available, I know, weekends is rough because people have stuff going on, especially with, now that school's in session. And, you guys have kids. And, believe me, I get it. But I figure, you guys are available. Have you jump on tonight and I'll do the game thing next weekend. No problem.
Yeah. When you and let's go ahead. I'm gonna put it out there, man. John asked me on Wednesday, and I forgot to tell him whether or not I was available. And that was partially because last weekend there was a competition and a football game, so we had to split up. So and they were 37 minutes almost exactly in opposite directions. So
Damn.
it was like, well, which one you were going to? So last weekend was tough, and then I had Buddy come into town that is from Louisville, and he moved to Louisville and has been around for like 12 years. So that just didn't work out last weekend. And this weekend I was like, yeah, and I was the one who went to the competition. So I was like, well, if I go to the competition this week, awards are at 9. So like my wife's not even back yet. So if that's the case, then I'm not going to be able to, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah.
So I was trying to figure out if we were swapping and she was going to go to the band competition this weekend and I was going to go to the football game. Football game was local, so it wasn't too bad. It just, I've never been to a football game and they're younger kids where the game goes into a fifth quarter.
Overtime? Well,
I mean, I looked at the scoreboard. They weren't tied. So I was like, why is there a fifth quarter? I don't understand. Whatever. So, excuse me. We were there early enough that everything should have been fine. Like, we got there when we were supposed to be there, which was a half hour early. But they didn't start for a half an hour after that. So yeah, anyways, it worked out this weekend, and I after Wednesday I got a notification that evening about something else, and that took place on Thursday evening, and then I did that, and then yesterday I didn't go to work because I didn't feel very well, and had a football game that night, did all that, and was like, oh crap. This morning, or was that this morning when I told you? Or was it yesterday? Okay. See, everything's blending in now. But yeah, this morning I said, "Oh, hey, I see that you have this posted, but if you just in case, I'm available." I was just going to tell you I'll be in the comments, but I didn't want to show up in the comments and it'd be like, "Well, what the heck, man? You said you weren't available." Yeah, it should happen. But
no, trust me, I get it. So don't even worry about that. I know with crazy schedules and last minute changes, I get it. So
yeah, my wife told me last night that she was like, I think I should go to the competition because I haven't seen her play yet at the competition. I said, okay, that sounds good to me. But I wanted to make sure she made that decision, and it wasn't like, it wasn't like I was pushing for it or whatever. Because I mean, I do either one.
Yeah.
Whoops. Now she's texting me telling me I didn't post something right. Sorry.
Help.
God.
I noticed this, and I don't mean to like pick it out. But how did you say that? Louisville?
What?
Louisville?
Louisville?
Is this
That's
like
how.
a caramel thing right now? Because I always
Hey,
thought it was Louisville.
hey, chill out with that. I know where you live, man. I'll come over there. It's caramel. Jesus.
I've just never heard it like that. That's why I was like, what?
Louisville?
I always heard Louisville.
Louisville is how you say it when you're talking about the bat. A Louisville Slugger.
Oh, shit. Okay.
But if you're from, like, if you ask you go to Louisville and you ask somebody what there is to do around here or whatever, and you get like, you somehow, without asking them how to say the town, they're going to say Louisville. That's just how it's said. So I don't know. I just, sorry.
That reminds me of a city here in Rhode Island, Pawtucket, which is spelled Pawtucket.
Oh, Pawtucket?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
You can always tell, like on a commercial, if they're talking about something in the city, you can always tell when the commercial is done by somebody outside of Rhode Island because they pronounce it Pawtucket.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not Pawtucket, it's Pawtucket. Like
That's-
P apostrophe Tuc.
Pawtucket.
Pawtucket.
Pawtucket. There's a place
it.
in that's just south of Columbus in Ohio that's it's spelled Lancaster.
Lancelot? L-A-N-C what?
And everyone from here or that area, not because I'm not in that area. If I were, I don't know. I might actually be happier. It's a nice place. Everyone from there says that it's called Lancaster.
Oh,
It's very, very much spelled Lancaster, but it's Lancaster. But you can tell,
like it should be L-A-N-K, not
right? Like
L-A-N-C.
lanky, yeah, like lank, but it's Lancaster, and Celina. I've been asked if I know where Selena is. It's Salina. I've been asked where I worked at a movie theater in Urbana, Ohio, and was asked if I knew how to get to Bellefontaine. I shit you not. I said, well, if you're trying to get to Bellefontaine, you just stay on 68 here, go north about 16 miles. And
Bellefontaine.
yeah,
Sounds
you're
like
there.
a fruit.
It's Bellefontaine. He's like, oh, okay. I've never heard anyone call it Bellefontaine. Seriously, like I've heard people say it jokingly, but yeah,
it's okay. We're just getting a fruit for Hera.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, you can always tell who the local is and who isn't. So
Yeah, that's well, there's a town in Illinois. It's spelled Lewistown, but everybody from there calls it Lewiston. But it's spelled Lewistown. I've been there, and it's like, okay, sure, Lewiston sounds good. As Kentucky does that stuff too all the time, like Louisville, Elizabethton. Like that's Elizabethtown. Yeah, it's Elizabethton. Okay, sure, whatever you say.
Yep.
If you gotta live here, I don't. I'm just passing through, dude. It's all good.
GPS is notorious about it.
Oh my god. GPS sucks.
Take her right onto Pawtucket Avenue, and everybody in the car is Pawtucket.
Right? Yep. I've got one place in Columbus that if I have to go to like, there's certain places that I go, and I don't know where I'm going in Columbus, no idea. But there's a place, the Scioto Valley or Scioto River. It's Scioto, Scioto. No, Siri or GPS, whoever, always calls it Scioto. It's like, take a left on Scioto. Like, what the hell? It's like, this is a completely different word.
So it's something out of a Godzilla movie, Scioto.
Yeah.
Godzilla versus
Oh, no.
Scioto.
Right?
It's a kaiju.
Yep. It's crazy stuff. But yeah. Like even even the apps don't know English, right? It's probably us.
I want to hear Samuel L. Jackson say all these names.
Right? Scioto, mother. It's Scioto.
Turn left again. Turn left again, motherfucker.
One more time. Oh man. These are delicious. Delicious.
Oh, Mountain Dew. The flavor?
The Voodoo, the new one.
Okay.
Does it change color every year?
I don't think so. Well, the label does.
Well, because I thought I remember the orange one.
Yeah, I think it was the first one. This is like the 6th iteration. I think I know what it tastes like. Jim, I think you would be a really big fan.
Oh.
You used to eat this candy a lot back in the day, so.
Is it round?
No.
Oh, sure. Okay.
I think that's what I think. And after we did our little, because every time I see it comes out, and I've done it, I think this is the 4th one, where Mara and I will try them, and I'll record it. It's like our little tradition, our Halloween Mountain Dew tradition. And I'm not allowed to open it until she's here or we're together, and then we have to do a video. So it's like something that we do. And I said something. I said Swedish fish in the video.
Yeah,
but that's not Swedish fish.
I've been looking for that Nuka-Cola, and I think I may have found some at the local Kroger or that Grandpa Joe's place.
Fallout?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's not the cool one that looks like a Nuka-Cola thing, but it still says Nuka-Cola and it has like the flag and all that. I just want to try it because...
Yeah. We need to do that again. I told Jay Money that we would clue him in on the next time that we did a
taste test,
soda taste test video. See if he wanted to come with us, because he was talking about some orange sodas, and I know they have the Duff orange soda. That's fun. I'd taste test beer, but I'm pretty sure that's probably against the guidelines of somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might get spicy fast.
Right, yep. You've been looking for alcohol?
You have to look.
They sell it at the liquor store.
It's around. I mean,
yeah. You live in a dry town. Man. Well, I don't know how long you were willing to go. I'm just gonna keep talking. If you feel like you're done, you let me know, because I'm just gonna keep bringing crap up.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Please bring it up.
It's been fun. It's a nice little mod podge of everything.
I like it. We'll talk about it all.
You know,
Screw the guidelines. We have lightsabers. There you go.
There you go.
You know, being busy with other things, and then finally getting the time to like sit and talk about all this, randomness. That, it's nice and it kind of gets it out. And
I
You
know
know-
it's been a while since we've been able to hang out. So I mean, yeah, whatever. Bring up whatever. I
Yeah.
don't give a shit.
Awesome. Check this out. Over here above my Forged by Light hat and my Jason mask. So the clearance section at a local Walmart had these things for $4.
I'll zoom in a minute.
Which I don't really dabble in this plastic stuff anymore. But I was like, yeah, that's kind of cool. And then I was like, I need to do a video on this because this is one of those things that irritates me. Grinds my gears. It's so cute. Like, look at this. Look how small this is. It's definitely a little, like,
That is a show,
It's-
though, if I ever saw one.
for sure. It's thick, like it was on the Acolyte. But but yeah, it's definitely not a Yoda lightsaber, although it was on the show. And as far as I know, I watched a couple episodes and then turned it off. And it does. It is green.
Mm.
And at some point Yoda gives it to one of the other, like another character, one of the young Jedi kids, and then the kid puts a wrap on it, and it's supposedly a new lightsaber. So still green,
That's like a montage of Depa.
dude. It's okay. I'm glad you said that because that's where I was segueing into. This is a Depa billable lightsaber, and thank you very much for saying Depa. And I know that's her first name.
Yeah, I would have said
Damn it.
Bilbo.
Her last name is Billaba.
Bilba.
What the hell is this balaba crap? It's like caramel. That's how you say it. It's caramel.
It goes back to the pronunciation again.
It's. I remember reading Shatterpoint, Mace Windu Shatterpoint, and okay. Are you ready? I'm gonna get on my soapbox for just 1 second because why not?
Can I have the lightsaber?
Can you have the lightsaber? Sure. There you go.
Is that what we're going to say now?
She's like, I found my window. I'm gonna talk real quick.
Yep.
Okay. So God loved the Clone Wars and everything it did for Star Wars. Clone Wars was a great show. Loved it. Did it screw things up? Few things, yes. Depa Billaba in the novel Shatterpoint, which is a Mace Windu novel, takes place during the Clone Wars. If you don't know, Depa Billaba was Mace Windu's Padawan. She goes on a mission, and she's in this jungle type planet. It's kind of almost, if it's not Felucia, it's very like Felucia. They lose contact with her. There starts to come some rumors that she slaughtered her clones and fell to the dark side. Blah, blah, blah. Mace is like, I got this. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to talk to her. If anybody can talk to her, it's me. She had fallen to the dark side. She had a villager who was like some like brawly looking dude. He was huge, stacked, and he had these vibro shields that he used to fight. Like he like box you, but he had these vibro shields that went around like this, and so he would like slash at you. And the whole time Mace Windu was using his Vapad lightsaber style to defend himself and whatnot. And in fact, later on, there's a book by the same author that I can't remember the name of. I can't remember the name of that, but it's a Luke Skywalker novel. And excuse me, he ends up fighting someone, and this dude, that Brawley character, shows up, and he has the damn vibro shields, and like it's just like it's a complete tie-in, which I think is awesome. I think it was Michael Reeves. I think that's who wrote the book. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Also, I think the same guy who wrote the Darth Maul like prequel book to The Phantom Menace.
which
Oh,
is
yeah.
excellent.
That one
Um,
I've read, yeah.
That was excellent.
Yep.
But the point of it was Mace Windu had to go and, excuse me, I can't remember how the book ended. Obviously, you don't see Depa Billaba on the council in episode 3. Obviously, you do see Mace Windu. So, you know how it ends, like Mace Windu, comes out of it, with the high ground.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he ends up, killing her, or if he ends up arresting her or whatever. I'm not sure how it happens. I can't remember. But
Matthew Stover.
Matthew
did
Stover.
Shatterpoint.
Yes, that guy. And then I can't remember the book with Luke Skywalker on it, but I know he has a flight suit on the cover, and he's kind of lunging forward, and he's got his green lightsaber coming across like this, like he's about to backhand.
Mm.
It's pretty cool.
Dad, can I take this tab off?
Maybe. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with that thing yet.
I want it.
You want it? Sure, then take it off. But yes, so Depa Billaba's character, then I felt like there was an amazing arc. Like, she was like a no-name character. It was on the council. Then you find out that she was Mace Windu. I want to say Sam Jackson. She was Mace Windu's Padawan, and then she fell to the dark side because she went to, I think it was the area that had something to do with, like, there was a lot of dark side pull.
Yeah.
And somehow she succumbed to that and fell, and then her master had to come and set her free. However, he did that. That was great. Now I understand you've got Kanan Jarrus. You need to give him a master. You could have given him anybody. You didn't have to pick Depa Billaba and then call her Depa Biloba. Like, that sounds. I don't like it. To me, it sounds stupid. Like, arguments are please flood John's inbox with anything you've got. See you, Jim.
Oh,
He fundamentally disagrees with everything I said.
you hit a nerve.
He was like, Balaba. The second thing was, and now I can't think of her name. Shoot. Luminara's Padawan. Barris Offee.
Mm.
So there he is. He's back.
Yep.
Yeah, I exited it out of all of the internet.
I hate that.
I was trying to save the picture of that book, and I found the Luke Skywalker picture.
Oh, okay. What was it called?
Hang on. Let me get back to it. Because it was Matthew Stover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's done other ones too. I think he's actually, I can't remember now. He and Michael Reeves, I think, are the ones who wrote the Coruscant duology with the former Jedi who went into hiding and kind of became like a private eye, and he has a droid, and it has tie-ins to the Darth Maul book because Michael Reeves, I believe, wrote that book. And then
Stover actually wrote the novelization for Revenge of the Sith. I thought I heard the name before.
Yeah. And that was great.
That is an excellent read, yes.
Yes.
I agree. In some ways, it's better than the movie.
Yep. In some ways. I think there was a little more detail when Anakin went into the council room and the younglings were in there.
Yep.
It talks about the death of Shaak Ti. See, that's another character. Why couldn't Kanan have been Shaak Ti's apprentice? Like, she's alive.
Yeah, around that time, yeah. There
was no literature. Like,
I don't understand. That's Anyway,
There was a deleted scene where Grievous kills her, but that's
there were two.
Hmm.
One where Grievous kills her on the his ship. I can't remember the name of that. And then in front of Obi-Wan and Anakin, and then another one where on the Purge, when Anakin is in the temple, he goes into a room and she's meditating, and he gives her the old Reva treatment, but she dies, and then yeah, but I mean it's never mentioned except in the novel. Now there's deleted scenes, but it's never in the movies, so technically canon wise it doesn't happen, right?
Right.
So you could have played with that, and plus even if you did write in one of those deleted scenes, you can still have Kanan be her Padawan and it just be like he was at the temple or he was on assignment. She had left for and didn't, whatever. You could have wrote something in there on that.
Yeah.
Either way. But yeah, Barriss.
Yeah, that's another one.
Oh yeah. There's that. That's yeah. See, there's plenty of things. But Barriss, she was in a 2-part novel series. Oh, she's it's all right. She was in The Approaching Storm, which was a prequel novel to episode 2. And
I think I read that one, yeah.
Yeah, in the beginning of Attack of the Clones, when Mace Windu says that Obi-Wan and Anakin had just returned from a border dispute on Ancion.
Yep. That's right.
That's what that's about.
That's the book. You're right.
Yeah.
I remember.
And it's a great book. It was talking about how like Anakin could see like crevices in the wall, and he and Barriss had to, which were the same age. Just to let everybody know, I mean, they're supposed to be the same age, like same level of like Padawan.
Mm-hmm.
They're together and they're trying to get away from droids or whatever, and they see the cracks in the wall, and they're like using the Force to see where to put their hands and their feet to climb the wall, and like that was cool. And Barriss is in 2 other books where she is just recently knighted, and she's in the Clone Wars, and she's a Force healer, which isn't quite like it's portrayed in the sequel trilogy, but to where she uses the Force to, whatever, it somehow manipulates the midichlorians or whatever to help heal the wounds or heal the dead parts of the body or whatever. I don't know what, but she's sent to a battlefield, and she's sent to the battlefield with the doctor from the Darth Maul book. Like there's a doctor character or something in Darth Maul book, and he is in this. And at first it was very much like, why is this guy so familiar? Bam! Now I get it. And that book, it was a 2-parter, it was a duology. It was great. The Coruscant one, that was a 3-parter. I said it was duology earlier. I was wrong. But I was, or maybe I've got that backwards. I don't know. I can't remember. Either way, Battle Surgeons and Jedi Healer are the 2 books that she is in, and she kicks ass. Like, she's a knight. She is like a devoted, like straightforward, like Jedi Force and blah blah blah. I mean, she's such a great character, like to read about and to like connect with. And they screwed her in the Clone Wars. Screwed her. I mean, that's my take.
Yeah.
I feel like she was robbed. She had a great arc, and they took it from her. When they could have used anyone. I mean, they made Ahsoka. Make another character that's the same age as Ahsoka, because Barriss is not the same age as Ahsoka. She's the same age as Anakin. She would have been the same maturity. I know different species, still. I don't know. part of the reason why I didn't like that whole Tales of the Empire, because it was just a further screwing of Barasati. Like, dang, man, you can't just let that one go. Okay. Yeah. That was my soapbox. And that was it. Like, why can't you just make your own shit? Like, if you had the love that Dave Filoni, everything, whatever, blah blah blah. Dave Filoni's good at what he does. But if you had the love that you say you do about a franchise, like, we've read the novels, like you, like all three of us in here, we've read some novels.
Yeah.
Obviously, it seems like maybe more than Dave did, but either way, we've read the novels because we were thirsty for more. We wanted more, so we went out, we did the work, we got more, and now with it changing, it's man, the words you can use on YouTube that you have to think about. It's it's like, I don't know. It's like a Mandela effect almost, where you're like, wait, no, that didn't happen.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it did. No, it didn't.
Ben, and then like the Ben Solo and Kylo Ren really messed me up, because like some of the books that you and Bryce read,
Yeah,
it was different names. It was Jason and Jaina, wasn't it?
yep, and it was Ben Skywalker.
Yeah.
Skywalker, because obviously Luke was the one who had the relationship with Obi-Wan. Now, going back with the Obi-Wan show, Leia had a relationship, but I think they were trying to make that, make sense.
Because that would show that how she got some kind of, like, maybe he helped her get some knowledge.
Right. I think that kind of explains why she would have named her son Ben.
Yeah,
But-
because like in the original Star Wars, when Luke goes into her jail cell, he doesn't say, "I'm here with Obi-Wan." He says, "I'm here with Ben Kenobi," and she's like, "Ben Kenobi," because she picks up on that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny too, because like he was supposed to be hiding. he went by a different name. He went by Ben Kenobi rather than Obi-Wan, and everyone else was like, "Oh no, Ben Kenobi. That's not who we're looking. We're looking for Obi-Wan specifically." But yeah, Princess Leia was like, "Oh shit, Ben Kenobi. That's the same guy." Like, she was the only one to make the connection. Even Luke was like, "I wonder if he means old Ben." Like, there's old Ben. Obi-Wan. No, it couldn't be. That's just silly to me. But
nobody in the Empire picked up on it.
Nope. Yeah, that's it. I hate it that's the way that happened. Like, man, come on.
Speaking of the Kenobi series, is there going to be a season 2? I don't know. I hear conflicting things.
You know, I hope they do, so that they can fix it. Like, because I liked most of it. I liked maybe half of it. There was a lot of it that I was just kind of like, why is this? Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Why is this chick standing on the platform blocking blaster bolts from a snow speeder like it's an E11, blaster? Like, she's just like bing 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 bing. Like, what? No. There's got to be some coil there. Like, when you're hitting this blast, it's got to blow you back some. There's a lot more force in that. Like, a lot more going on. She's just batting it around like Serena Williams. Like, no. Sorry, I can't do that.
In Rebels, don't they do that with the AT-ATs?
I don't remember. Do they? Because that would have irritated me too.
Because like, I don't want to say it because I always screw his name up the first time I say it.
Kanan.
But Jarrus, like, he's like, "Hey, I got this," and he jumps out, and then the governor, old dude, he was like, "What? He's a Jedi?" And then he just blocks it and cuts the legs out.
Yeah. See, I don't remember that, but if I would have seen it, which I'm sure I did because I watched it all, I probably called bullshit and then threw it out of my mind.
I'm sorry. I really like the two people that need well, there's more than two, but the two that always stick out in my mind when I think of Acolyte is Chimere and Jackie or whatever. Those two were amazing in the choreographs, and like Chimere made things look ruthless. Like that's the Sith I want to see. Like he was just stamping necks and taking names.
Oh
And
yeah,
then,
the episode where he revealed himself, where they had all that lightsaber action. That I will admit, that episode I got into big time.
oh,
But the show as a whole, I don't know. And I did that video about it after I saw the first 5 episodes. I don't know. It was just
Yeah.
I couldn't get behind it. I don't know. And it had nothing to do with, woke or not woke or anything like that. I don't operate that way. If I don't like something, it's because of the storyline or the performances or the execution or whatever. It has nothing to do with any background hidden agenda that I don't pay attention to anyway.
Yeah.
because I feel like in how long has it been since episode 2?
2002.
Oh shit! It's like 20.
Oh, hey girl.
So about around that time, like 20 some years, I feel like the younger audience will try to give it justice because, a lot of the younger kids are looking for something to look up to, and they had a plethora of Jedi, that upstanding role models. At least I think, and I feel like it will probably come back eventually. But it's going to have to be a pretty big fan outcry, even though I know it's kind of divided right now.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh shit! I can't hear you. Oh, okay. He's talking to somebody else. That's what's going on.
Yeah, no, I guess someone came in the room.
Okay, because I was like, I don't hear him.
Yeah.
No, I heard him say hi to
Sorry.
somebody, and yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. My wife just got home with Mark.
Okay.
There's a mute button on the mic, so I just hit it.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Fancy,
So,
fancy.
one of them Yetis. But yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe that they pulled all the toys and stuff already. Like that is just nuts because I don't see it anymore now.
Yeah. I as soon as I started to see things going on clearance and then I heard it was canceled, I was like, oh man.
I wish
somebody's
I could
gonna
have
end
got a
up
mask.
buying. I liked the mask to the point of like, that's kind of cool. Like they took the Joker, like the killing, like not the Killing Joke, the
man who laughs.
The Man Who Laughs. They had like that concept, and I love the Joker. So I mean, I was like, that's kind of cool. But then I don't know. The more I thought about it, the more I thought like, that's not Star Wars at all. Like it's just kind of irritating. Like you're crossing the streams, and like I don't know if I like it. And then yeah, I just kind of it was made of that material that was shorted out lightsabers, and I was like, oh yeah, now it's OP. Like what the fuck?
That threw me the first time. I was
Get
like,
outta here.
what the? And then he sent me cortosis, and I'm like, what the fuck is cortosis?
Fucking cortosis, yeah. Get out of here with that damn cortosis crap.
That little hut that he was in, like, did he have cortosis mines? Like, did they show that or anything?
Yeah, there was a cortosis vein in the side of the wall. What?
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was seeing what I saw. And then,
excuse me.
I'm guessing, the big one, like he peeks out of the cave, but they could have went off on that. They could have tried to make it seem like he was trying to groom Chimere.
Yeah, but I'm glad they didn't, because I don't know. Like I said, they would have just done a little research and done a little bit more like paying attention to like the little details, because you know how us nerds are,
Yeah.
detail oriented, especially when you get like a Star Trek nerd in there, and like because like Star Wars nerds, we're pretty detail oriented to a point. And then you get a Star Trek nerd who was also a Star Wars nerd, and they know like the fucking code that Kirk used when he was going into something. I don't know. They know like way too much.
Shannon, you're up.
Yeah, Shannon, you know about this crap.
I
And
know TK421, and that's about it.
yes, and I
Okay,
know
there you go.
3,720 to 1 is the odds to successfully navigating
Yep.
an asteroid field. But other than that, it's. I mean, I guess maybe we're still crazy, but still. When you include a character like Ki-Adi-Mundi, who was like
forget about him,
60 years old at the time of his death, and this show was 100 years before Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Which was, what was it? 30, almost, well, it was, 10, 13 years after Phantom Menace?
and how can you only show the lightsaber whip once? Like,
I know.
Damn it.
Like, dude, that was such a troll move. Like, that was the one thing I was kind of actually proud of Disney on, because they trolled the shit out of us, man. They were like, check it out. You're going to see a light whip. Here's a little sample, which is actually the full clip. Like,
full clip,
no, that's all you get. That's the
seconds.
entire scene. Yeah. Like, yeah. So, yeah, that was great. Like, oh, man, you got me. Look at you guys. And they're wielding ultra sabers. There's those big, like 2-inch thick hilts.
Well, it was
kills me.
Back in the day, things were made differently.
If we're talking like lightsaber community back in the day, yeah, you're right.
They had the hot glue and the black electrical tape,
Exactly.
or whatever they called it back there.
Why is the battery pack jingling around when I swing the saber?
That would have been funny if we heard that sound effect in the middle of the saber fight.
God.
Ching, 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 ching.
Remember you getting those holders to make it so it wouldn't
I got chassis.
And then it just kept getting more and more intricate.
Yep.
Well, not from them, but
I have it. Hey, kid. Stop it. Thank you. That's loud. Just flick. Rump. Flick. Rump.
Oh, is that what it was?
Stop. Yeah. Here. It's one of the not so thick Ultra Sabers. But yeah, it has a. I can't remember what the name of it. I think it was Miss Malice. Had these for like $5 or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's going way back.
Yeah.
Oof.
Still got them. They're thick as balls. Oh look. Anybody need some hot glue? Just fell right on out. I wonder what's going to fall out now. This is one of the sabers I was going to use to beat Echo's ass with. I'm trolling with you, Beck.
He's listening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Either way, it's still there. It still works.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Sunrider's Destiny. I like this. It's a cool little hilt. I bought it as a double. Gave one to Jim. Jim sold it. He's muted his mic, so he's not defending himself at all. Also, that V2 Initiate, which this is the one that was longer, and it has a wrap on it that buddy Aaron put on it. But if you take it off of there, and like when you see the smaller ones, and it has some O-rings on it too, it looks a lot like Chimere or whatever his lightsaber, like almost identical, but I think it's thinner because
have you seen some of the new ones like that? They made it actually disconnect.
Yeah,
Like his, I was like, oh man, that was quick. Like they saw the video and then it was like, oh crap, we got to scramble together and get this like working. And they did it pretty quickly.
well, they just put two little like Yoda sized hilts together, pretty much what they did. Probably have those little batteries, like and the Jade Flex that I have.
Oh yeah.
Two of those. I mean, that's what I would have done. I was talking to Jeremy. I had the idea and I was like, hey, one good thing I was thinking about. Actually, I just got from the show. We could do something like that. But then I was thinking it would probably be too big. But
it looked really cool. I would like it. I like the little hinge system. Also.
Yeah. So yeah, there's not too many things that I would say that I liked. Still, like what is it? It doesn't age well from sequel stuff, but that lightsaber, it got like 10 seconds maybe at most screen time, and it's probably one of the coolest lightsabers. Like
they should have went that route. I feel like they would have done a lot better.
Yes,
and had been be redeemed.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know, man. It was cool, and they could have had it to where she could have like taken one off, and fought with a single blade, and then like quickly attached and slung it out and double bladed, and it would have been cool. Kind of like
Chopstick style.
Yeah, it was like a butterfly knife, man. It was really cool. Like the concept was awesome. I really enjoyed that. Oh well.
And of course, the sound design when she extends it is like,
Yeah.
As always.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I will say about the sequels, the sound design was on point.
Yeah. The saber, the Graflex saber ignitions, and I think the hum from The Last Jedi were pretty bassy.
Mm.
Like, yeah, that's wicked. But other than that, I don't know. I try to be as positive as I can, but I'm positive I don't like that shit.
But you laugh about it, so it's positive. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can't do anything else.
Yep.
Until they call me up and say, "Hey, come over here and tell us what we're doing wrong." Because I'll have a board already set up. Like,
I've already
John,
Jim.
Yep. I'll just go over with my copies of Heir of the Empire, Dark Force Rising, Last Command. There you go.
If they just got like a small group of fans and like just let them have a little creative opportunity, I feel like it would go a lot better. But I mean, I've been hearing all kinds of crazy stuff about Disney lately. So, on top, among other things, with
these people are getting fired. These people aren't getting fired. It's like, every other week there's like a new Kathleen Kennedy is fired rumor going around.
I know, and it's like,
believe it when I see it.
Just do it now, I guess, because you've said it so many times.
But and then this is canceled, and then
Yeah, I honestly cannot tell you what is next on like for Star Wars right now, because usually like I would have this like mapped out already, because like December there seemed like it was always like a movie, but now there ain't no movies.
Yeah, the Mandalorian movie. That's about it. That's the only other thing I've heard about.
And
they've got that. What was it? Skeleton Crew.
Oh yeah, okay, that one actually did look kind of good, because like kind of made me feel like a kid, because
yeah,
and a different way to look at. Oh, no.
Was there an actual trailer, or was it just an announcement?
Yeah, it was like little mini trailer, I think.
Okay, I'll have to check that out.
Let's see real quick.
Because other than Jude Law and I think the guy who played Urkel, I don't know who else is in it. So
Urkel's in it.
yeah,
I did not know that.
yep.
That's a pleasant surprise. I want to see it. I wanted to see it before. I was like, hey, that's kind of cool. And then somebody called it. I think it was Drunk 3PO called it Space Goonies. And I was like, well, shit, yeah, I just made it on my top of my must see list. Like, well, yeah, Space Goonies, sign me up.
It's not bad, is it? Actually,
Yeah, I'm down.
who's behind it? Do we know?
No, I don't know.
I didn't know if it was Filoni or somebody else.
Can we show trailers?
I don't think I would.
Oh, okay, because it's like a minute.
I think.
With Disney, it's hard to say.
Yeah, WB, no. You know, Warner Brothers will take that shit down like immediately.
Yeah.
Some places you can, some places you can't. I don't know. Sims did it and hasn't gotten pulled, but
What
I
if
mean that's Sims. Don't know. You can if you react to it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna take the gamble on that one though.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they just someone, strikes you and they take it down and you take it down and no harm, no foul type shit. But at the same time, I don't like it. I get a couple of videos that copyright strike. And the things that I like are the ones that are on shorts. Shorts are like free game. There's not supposed to be any like copyright claims on that.
Yeah.
And there's one, and it's WCW. When I did the Sting short, Scott Hall, you're dead. Like, whoa, didn't age well. Like,
no,
that WCW will not let me. Like, they're like, I've disputed it, and it was like automatically like denied. Like,
wow.
Fine, assholes. So I'm not gonna take it any farther because I'm sure they'll.
You mean WWE? WCW doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah, WWE did it. Yeah.
Yeah, I did one reaction video for I think it was like the dream match video that they did, like Bret Hart versus Kurt Angle, that kind of thing. And I reacted to that, and like it's partially blocked. Like over in Europe, people can't watch it. So
yeah, that's silly. Like, why not? I don't understand why you would partially block a video. It's kind of silly.
Not a complete block, just a partial. I don't know.
It doesn't affect your monetization, which is good, even though.
Which is fine. I'm not monetized yet, so whatever.
Yeah.
That. So
ain't got the watch hours for it. So.
Yeah, right. I'm working on it.
Exactly.
There was an image that I saw the other day, and it was an image like of the Predator.
Oh, okay.
And the Ewoks. And like, I know I feel like this has been talked about, but they own both of those.
Yeah.
And like, oh my god, that would bring in so much money. It's like that
EVP.
would be like it would just like it didn't even have to be a story. Just the tactics and seeing who would get one on over, it'd just be hilarious.
AVP.
VE.
See on Deadliest Warrior, Ewoks versus Predator.
Yeah. Because could they see
sheer
them?
numbers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it's all heat.
Are they? I didn't know their body temperature. Like, because I know some things they can't see. So like, maybe Ewoks have a passive trait.
Video too.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Like that, maybe their fur is a cooling. Like they're alien. We never know. their body temperature could be really low.
They blow the horns and it like messes up the radar.
Yeah.
Like,
Plenty of trees to hide behind, too.
having the predator try to recreate that noise.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Dad.
Oh no, shit, that's the other guy.
That's the Jawas.
Eat your mama. That's the one. What?
Yep, yep.
God, the heyday they would have dealing the predator shit.
Right. What?
I'm on number 2, the video.
Yeah, you told me that. You like it?
I just started it,
All right. You're gonna have to go to bed soon, kid. It's late.
but today is not Monday,
I know it's not Monday.
so I have to watch that.
All right, I might let you watch a little bit more. She's like, I watched the first one. I'm on to the second one. Okay, good job.
It gets darker.
Yeah, I know. Third one we might have to watch in the daytime with the werewolves and yeah. Sirius
God.
Black.
Imagine figuring out this whole time your pet rat, you've been hauling around for a few years, is a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
There's some unfortunate implications.
Yeah, and then imagine you're Richard Gere. That's it. That's where I'm going. I'm not going any further.
oh,
That was a Mothman reference for everyone. That was it.
Did you
That was
know
all.
that was this weekend? Tonight
yeah.
at midnight, the Mothman is supposed to make an appearance.
Damn it. Was the festival this weekend?
Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
I know. I only caught wind because I talked to my pharmacist about it because she had a Mothman shirt, and because I thought it was just a horror movie, and she was like, "No, it's Mothman," and I was like, "Oh my god, did you see his ass?"
Yeah.
You didn't
she
know it
was
was
like-
a real thing? We went to the museum.
Huh?
You didn't know it was a real thing? We went to the museum.
No, I know that.
Oh, okay.
I meant the butt cheek coin. Like that's what I was telling her, and she was like, she just thought he looked thick. The statue.
Oh no, yeah. That's
And then,
there were several posts about like why do people keep sticking quarters in the Mothman's ass crack? Like, there's this big metal like aluminum statue of the Mothman. Have you seen pictures probably of Jim and me, Jim, and Kevin, Stupid Kyber? We went down to visit Jeremy, the saber merchant. We stopped at Mothman on the way down and on the way back. And when we got there, we're looking at the statue, and right there, it has a very anatomically correct ass. Like the cleft is directly in the middle, and it's cheek to cheek. And
you can bounce a coin off of that.
Oh yeah, I mean he's got a donkey, but right there in the top of the crack, man, he's a quarter. And we took a close up picture, like even said, did not put that quarter there, just admired. And then we definitely weren't taking the quarter. You don't want to get the Mothman pissed at you, like, you took my money.
Just want to fix another man's ass.
Yeah, right. We already did too many things that we probably shouldn't have done with that statue.
Unless you...
Oh, yeah, with the Mothman statue. Mars just walked by with the Mothman statue. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have done that stuff.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Do it now.
I know. I had him on my shoulders for a minute.
Yeah. That's still like that might be one of my favorite short videos that we have. Is you lighting a lightsaber and
that was a good old time.
Like, oh man, that's just so funny. It's stupid. Just dumb humor. That's what we grew up on.
Yeah.
What did I just come back to? The goodness.
Mothman ass.
Hey, it's after 11, so that
we embrace the randomness around here, Ike. Come on, you should know how we roll by now.
It's Phoenix After Dark.
That's it.
How many quarters can you smuggle in that crack?
You've heard of a wishing well? This is the next thing.
You'd be about 350 in there. God damn, mouth man stole my 350.
Oh,
I can't get a soda now.
Right? Hey. Don't do that. There's a microphone. You should go somewhere else. There's a very comfy couch in there.
background noise.
Or you really like to sit in your own room and watch things. That'd be great too.
Oh my god! Every time I look over,
Okay.
I think it's a kid in that mask. And it's about to like jump out
Oh yeah.
Moo.
because like the light hits the Jason mask differently, and then it looks like it's moving, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, there's a light up there. It keeps changing colors.
Mm,
That's my aesthetic. And then there's just a little ring light like right there.
yeah.
And that's what I was adjusting earlier. These cam lights that I have in the ceiling are bright. They're way bright. And they just make everything look washed, like whitewashed. So trying something different.
Yeah, I did the same. I got a different light on my desk, so a little bit more of a muted look than the bright light that I had in my face usually. So
I like this new setup that you got going on. It looks like you're just a talking head. Like every once in a while you lean back a little bit and you can see like the logo on your shirt
that's it.
or your
Well,
hands.
There we go.
But yeah.
The Firebird.
But yeah, you're just like that one music video from the 80s, early 90s. I think it was Phil Collins. I can't remember.
Oh yeah.
Just like a head.
Oh yeah, right.
Yep.
Yep.
That's awesome.
All you need is a drum solo, you know.
Yeah. Yep. Oh man, I'm stoked to see Terrifier 3. Jim, have you watched Terrifier?
I've watched the first one.
You have?
Yeah, just the first one. I haven't gotten to the second one yet. I was ready for it.
The second one was long, and it's a bit much,
Oh,
but it's good.
well, the
I
first
liked
one
it.
was a bit much for some. So
The
but,
first one was like, oh my god! Have you seen it at all, John? Terrifier?
I've seen clips of it, yeah. So
Oh my-
I'm familiar with the shenanigans.
I think it's on. It's on like several apps right now.
Yeah.
Both of them. I think they're both on Tubi, which you have to watch commercials, but it's free.
I think he just got a skin on Modern Warfare, and like you can do
Oh.
kill cams with him.
No.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh!
Him and Michael Myers just came out. At least that's what I see on videos right now. And like
Man.
everybody posting the kill poses or whatever.
Gosh, that is awesome.
He's gonna end up in Mortal Kombat sooner or later. You know
If-
this, right?
He will have the best, the best fatality.
Oh,
Oh,
pick one. You know?
Gosh, yes, he does some crazy stuff,
Yeah.
and I love it. I'm here for every second of it.
I heard they were filming one part of the third movie, and the guy that plays Art almost ended up throwing up while they were filming it.
Hmm.
And all I can think of is like, what in the hell, compared to what they've done,
Yeah,
what could they be doing in this one that would cause him to Ralph while
I
they're filming?
know.
right. I've seen one.
That would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I've seen one like behind the scenes clip of where they're filming him stomping someone's head and how they're using practical effects and they're stomping a head and it's yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sure that like that feels real funky. Like, and to see it and to hear it and to feel it all at the same time
Yeah.
is probably pretty gross, but I doubt that's it. Like I doubt they would have shown it in some kind of like behind the scenes thing if that was the one. So it's probably pretty brutal.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see that.
Yeah, stomping on the head is pretty pedestrian compared to
Right.
sawing a woman.
Yeah.
I saw. I don't know. It might have been Instagram. Someone did a drawing, Scooby Doo style
Oh my
of
god.
a Daphne
Yep.
all strung up, and then there's Art, and there's everybody else on the other side, and Art's got the cleaver, and he's ready.
Yep. Yep. I've seen that, and that is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh man, I watched that. The fam was out of town. They went to see an in-law, and I had the house to myself, and it was like, I'm gonna watch some scary movies. I went, got a nice pizza from this like local place. Oh, so good. Had a couple of frosty ones, and was like, I don't know what I'm gonna watch. Terrifier. I'll try that. So it was a few years ago. So it was fairly new, and man, I was not disappointed. I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, that was the worst. Like, that was terrible. I love it.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I watched the Attack of Killer Donuts, which was just god awful. It was completely opposite. It was like, wow, this is amazing. And this was like, wow, that was a piece of crap.
Yeah.
I was expecting 2 pieces of crap and was pleasantly surprised. Yeah. Yeah. Whoo-wee, man. I like horror movies.
Yeah.
I like horror movies, and I like Halloween's cool. I really like Halloween a lot. Mostly the soundtrack, but I really like the movies. Especially like it's one of the things I wanted to talk about whenever we get together. If we ever do, it's always the worst time. Try and find time, but hopefully soon. Is like the underrated sequels of like Halloween and Friday the 13th and Nightmare. Like I just recently rewatched Friday the 13th all the way through Manhattan.
Yep.
And I never truly really liked Manhattan, and watching it again for like however many time, but as an adult, I'm like, man, Manhattan sucks. Like, this is one of the worst ones. It's mostly talking, but man, part 6 is maybe my favorite one.
Oh, part 6 was good. Yeah,
it was always 2 and 4. Like 2 and 4 were like hands down the best.
Yeah,
and now I have a new love for 5, which is dog shit. But I like bad movies. I think they're great. I love Halloween Part 3. Great movie.
yeah.
This is crap. This is the worst acting I think I've ever seen. And like that really awkward, like just got her earphones in. That awkward sex scene where it was like,
yeah.
I was like, it's just, it's so bad. But man, that soundtrack is so good.
Yeah.
Man, it's so good.
And Halloween 3 has one of the gnarliest, nastiest deaths I've seen in a horror movie, and even worse, it's an actual kid with the mask. Yeah,
I was gonna say. I was trying to figure out if you were gonna say the kid or the woman with the misfire. And
well, the woman in the misfire is bad enough, but that's an adult.
Yeah.
How many times do you see a kid bite it in a horror movie?
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
And then his parents are watching. I mean, it's the sheer horror of that.
I can only think of 3. Halloween 3, The Blob, the remake.
Oh yeah.
When the kid in the sewer, the kid gets pulled down.
I just watched that 2 nights ago.
And then It Part 1 with Georgie.
Oh yeah.
When he gets his arm bitten off.
Yep.
Those are the only 3 I can think of where a kid, like an actual kid, not an actor, pretend to be a kid.
Right.
Am I able to like recline this?
I don't think so. Sorry.
Yeah, the Georgie is always hard. Like I remember because like
Yeah.
my kids were like tiny, I was fresh and seeing that, and I was like, oh my god, my poor babies.
Yeah. Oh, I remember when the Tim Curry version came on for the first time, and my brother and I, my brother's 6 years younger than I, we were watching it. I had already read the book. My brother had no idea. And when it gets to the part where Georgie, do they float? Oh yeah, they float. And I could feel myself in the chair. I'm like, this is a Tim Curry one. I'm like, okay, how far are they going to take it? And they showed Tim Curry with the fangs, and my brother freaked.
Yeah.
He was like, you didn't tell me it was going to do that. And I'm like, I didn't know what they were going to do.
Yeah. The book is harsh. The book is
the book.
wild. And it's long. I did the audiobook.
Oh,
Man.
I love the book. Every time I read that book, I tear through it and I find something new every time. But it is one of my favorites. But yeah, the book is rough.
Yeah, especially like the end. Like no one ever talks about that.
Right. They kind of gloss over it.
I was not ready for that. I'm like, what is this? What just happened? Or I guess the end of part 1. I really kind of I can't remember if it happens towards the end of the actual book or but like yeah,
I know the part you're talking about. Yeah,
I'll tell you about it later, Jim. Oh no, that's something you should have put in there.
Yeah,
that's kind of taking me away from the horror and making me more horrified.
It's a different kind of horror. Yeah.
Have you guys heard the rumors about Jurassic Park being R-rated?
It doesn't. I told you.
About what being R-rated?
Jurassic Park.
It rocks. It doesn't stay back.
Oh, they very could have easily done Jurassic Park R-rated if they wanted to.
Oh no, they're going to.
Oh, is that for real?
Yeah, they're making I think it's in 2026. It's
Is
supposed to be R-rated, and people are thinking of the book because
oh yeah,
I've heard that the book is way better.
The book's got some gnarly stuff in it too.
Yeah, I read it once, and it was a long time ago. But yeah, I remember them hiding out in the raptor nest, which was underground, and and the compies actually ate John Hammond, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that actually happened earlier instead of in the Lost World, I think.
It happened at the end of the first book.
Yeah, Hammond dies. Yeah.
Yeah, Hammond gets eaten by the compies before they take off.
And the description of Nedry's death by the spitter, the Dilophosaur, nasty. Nasty.
I don't remember it, but yeah, I remember there being. It
Describe
was. It was pretty cool. Hey man, we're on his channel. We can't do that stuff.
That's why I asked him to.
And that's why he's not.
Oh man. But yeah, it's crazy how the book versions sometimes were very different.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it goes better on paper than visually, and sometimes vice versa. So.
Yeah, we still haven't seen Tom Bombadil.
I know. That was my favorite character.
And I've never read The Lord of the Rings. I've read The Hobbit 6 times.
I haven't read The Hobbit yet.
And I can't get through. Oh my God. I got 30, 40 pages into Fellowship. And it's still talking about what a Hobbit looks like.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I can't do it. That's one of the reasons why I couldn't get through Gerald's Game. I've made it about halfway through Gerald's Game, and I'm like, damn, dude, I can't do it anymore. Stephen King, man, you've always you take a blade of grass and you can only describe it so much. And you do it 50 times more than anybody else would have.
Yeah.
Shit, man. You've already lost me, and I can't do this anymore. I get to the point where a Gerald's Game is about an abusive husband with his wife, and they go on vacation, and she lets him tie her to the bed or something like that.
Handcuff her, and then
and he has a heart attack.
Yep.
And
While she's still cuffed to the bed.
yeah, and
Yeah.
and he's like dead on her, like kind of like halfway on her or whatever, and
Yeah.
eventually, like I got to the point where there was like some wild dogs or some stray dogs showed up, and I was
Yep.
like, I really don't even care anymore. Just put it away. Like
not one of his better ones, no. That one
yeah,
kind of took me a little while to get through.
right.
But there's
Yeah.
others where, like Cujo.
Oh my god, I was about to say that.
I burned through that book in about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just.
I don't think I own that one.
It kind of helped that I already seen the movie, but the funny thing is, he was so coked out of his mind when by his own admission, when he wrote that book, he doesn't remember writing it at all.
Jeez.
But the funny thing is, the book is probably the most realistic book out of all the ones he's written.
Yeah.
Because it's just about a rabid dog.
Yeah.
And it's pretty coherent. There's nothing. There's like the bare minimum of supernatural because it is a Stephen King book and it kind of ties into one of his earlier books, but nothing outlandish. But the book is pretty streamlined and coherent and hard to believe it's written by someone who's coked up. Yeah, someone who's blitzed out of his head. Yeah,
no spiders.
No spiders.
Yeah,
just a bat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll have to go to the Heritage Center. Not the Heritage Center. I can't remember what it's called now. Literacy Center, I think. I'll have to go in there. They sell like old books, and I've got.
Oh, there you go.
I went in there I went in there a few times, and I've got like several like hardback first edition copies of some of the Stephen King novels, and that's just what I would buy. They were like be $1, $2 a piece.
Oh, nice.
Like screw that! I'm getting all this crap. And my wife went in one time without me, and picked up a couple books. She just thought I liked old books for some and so she got me like the sequel to Gone with the Wind or something like that. It's like Scarlet. I'm like, well, thanks. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but then got me another edition of Tommy Knockers. So I had two, and one of them had like a red lettering on the front, and the other one had a green lettering on the front. And I was like, well, I don't know which one is which, but I gave one to Kevin, Stupid Kyber, because he's big into the reading stuff too. So if I find some more, I'll send them your way.
Nice, thank you.
Yes, sir. I've got Carrie, Christine.
That's
a good Christine. I think I've got Salem's Lot, Tommy Knockers, Pet Cemetery, which is like his, other than Carrie, is like his smallest novel.
Yeah.
I don't think I have Cujo. I can't remember if it's up there or not.
Did Sandlot and Cujo come out around the same time?
No.
Way off. Okay.
Yeah, at least 10 years different. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Salem's Lot was like his second book that he wrote or that he published.
He said The Sandlot.
Yeah.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah, that one. Because like when I remember watching that and the dog.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, okay. And then you're like, this movie is just about a rabid dog. And it was like the most terrifying thing I ever seen.
Yeah. You're like, also, The Sandlot. That's this big dog. Shit. Yeah.
But that is one of the first times I remember seeing James Earl Jones. He was at the end.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yep.
Oh,
yeah, I think about it.
That's one that always pops out. Sorry, backtracking.
No, that's awesome. Because I think about that too every time. Like you think about him, you see him like staring off, and George. Like, yeah, talking about Babe Ruth. Yeah, that guy.
Somebody got the best of old Hercules.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I used to cloud up home base so much that strike zone would practically disappear.
And then pow!
I always thought the Converse was like the secret to be faster.
Those were flyers. What were they? PF flyers. But yeah, they were pretty much Converse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, oh, did I just offend a whole bunch of people?
No,
Sorry.
but I'm just I'm one of those nerds who's detail oriented.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the hell the name of the shoe was, but something Flyers, like PF Flyers or P Flyers. Something. It wasn't Radio Flyers. That's a different movie.
They look similar.
Around the same
And like
time.
you always wore them. I'm like, damn it. I always look like a damn clown when I bought them.
I still have some. Mara is big into them now. Like I get emails all the time. Converse, come get some Converse. No, when I bought Converse when I was a kid, I bought them because they were cheap, and it was like, hey, you get a pair of shoes for like, $15, $20. Now, you go buy a pair of Converse for $75. I'm like, dude, these are
Damn.
Converse. These are Chucks. You got a pair of Chucks for $75? Yeah, that rhymes.
Brian spitting bars over here.
Yeah. Man.
Well, guys, it is about 20 minutes of midnight, and I know we got a few things we want to talk about backstage. So we've been going for a good clip. I think for a nice reunion, we've done all right. We've had anywhere from 4 to 8 people watching at a time. I call that pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For one of these streams. So I will see you both in the back, but for everybody who has been watching either live or if you are catching the replay, thank you very much. I did pick up a few subscribers during the broadcast, so thank you very much for that. Spread the word. There will be keep an eye on my community tab and on my Instagram page. If you follow that, I'll try to announce whatever streams I'm doing beforehand to give everybody time to tune in. But Brian, Jim, thank you so much. It's been great to have you on. Great to have our little reunion powwow here. Those of you in the chat, Ike, as always. Somebody new in the chat. Hello, sir.
I wonder if he likes sabers or
I
her.
bet so.
You might. He's in good company, that's for sure.
Heck yeah.
But everybody, have a good weekend. Have a good Sunday. Happy fall. And until the next stream, video, whatever I do, as always, be good, be well, be safe, be happy. Take care, everybody. Good night. Oh, before, go follow Mojo.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Well,
All right.
follow-
Subscribe. Find the channel, subscribe. All right. Almost forgot. Forgive me, guys.
After you follow him.
Yeah.
Him
Yeah.
first.
And everybody in the chat. I think pretty much everybody in the chat has their own YouTube channels too. So go check them out.
Yeah, Saber
right.
Lover, get with it.
Yeah. All right. Everybody have a good night. See you soon.
Later on.
Later.